Sapreya no bialeche. Extra time politics. Extra time politics. Sapreya no bialeche. Listen to Kwaku Obidieto Birma Ajimai on JN Radio, London, UK. Every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. Dan Brisky, let's go. Say it the way it is. You don't mix it.
Sasini, airport in my Mojana, Nanum Shegu, Nadu, oh my Edumen, it was so, say a bay, a piatwaso, Nindian twasom, go to Crania, Pessamin coming out, Eddie, Bremo, the Mamaya, Sassi, hold or to say. Oh my no, oh my no. Yes, and I say, I'm a full private jet. Oh, my no. Yes, and I say,
yeah, we go. Okay, this is my motherland, Lady Ghana tiny. Anything I go talk, we make a time. Bo, Bonia, hey, Bonnie Dan F.A. Many may find the Hikati and many won't pay. Malabahi can you find the Bajamin Cabo? What you local ninja lava where me Cabo. I promise on my own, I'm with Pioneer and Shona. Ling off a Mina Sana, Libukuna, no Shona.
Yawaena, Jumanchia Fico May, Cohen Kabila Capito, Zaida Kai, Banda Bumbanchi, Mudena Zwalumchi, Ubangijing Allah Wayma, Jumanchia Fico May, Anna Mahama Wayma, Jumanchia Fico May, I am Wayma, Jumanchia Fico May, Jumanchia Fico May.
See, this is not a peace song, it's a love song. Yeah. Peace and Ghana getting married, keep the love strong. See, a peace we cannot risk. War at home is like cardiac arrest, cause home is where the heart is. Let the trumpet sound victory. The battle that we won is a battle for a peace. We promise on an honor that we'll never fight again, cause Ghana is a happy place, the joy we should defend.
Get up, what's up, motherland? I don't feel like Obidi and Afia. I'm in love with you now. Tamajiba Majihada Mabiata was a young will a dodgy love for from Dakachale. How? From the big six, you still to fix things. Mawa Hamakafu was she can't reach us.
If you don't want me, give me somebody for fight, we don't need one of peace. Yeah, income boom. Is it with me? If you will to protect the nation, Mother God and anyone I save it. Oh, yeah.
About the PP, about the PP, hey, I want to know. Now, so would you walk here? From a wabo, what has some chorn one six, and many bay use on killing you if you are, which you as if you won't pay for. I'm also who are when you leave your cocoto. A lady be okay, palace, a lady more care, ballet, a lepus you call care, ballet. I'm out with you all in him. It's all about a peace. Hey, Baloba.
Sinedum, stores ya to doom, police say you fum, area say sum, Tupa ye papa, the penny in a high, Mwashakuma Muma, Memina Danima, Papa, would don't know what it is, Musimudania too, Photo Gem, or BBC.
Ghana, it's no more.
Picture free me, Dayum Namitium, no war.
So that the peacemakers, for they shall be called the sons and daughters of God. Hey, we pray for love, we pray for peace, we pray for unity always. To make a
nation better. Oh, to make our nation better. Bring peace to our land. Whoa. Nation better.
You are listening to GN Radio UK.
This is GN Radio UK.
You know we're gonna do it again.
Many dance on you. Hey, Ankasa don't na me don't. Na eba no say no queen na me ding. Edrubani na mi numwana anase mi koshe konfu se obido wana ya ini ukikano na mintio angela chichire bido ulimse if you only power ababa we enyimimo Inano, yedi konsionu bana seyo Sophie, nase isionu shegudia Nenye yura Komna mwami Naminti odaseno Ena musu nameti odase Kafe endese ekikimia Afena uko no way one light alive kwa ajiona yamfano kwa yo sema funwa kachurabio na mpa ucha na nyesa jayo wa go aluna chichire mi do ulimse if you only pawo kwa bana twe ababa
Say my money join akwaba eba eye GN radio so abusuan for ena ye yawada the 24th of September. You can say, and there, a basan, and there's a year. Extra time politics. A very good evening to you, DJ Big Joe. Or see, extra time politics.
Sabrain obiara che enti wunsutie extra time politics GN radio na wutie ye London UK every Monday 8 o'clock PM listen to Koba Kwaku obedie to Berima Ajema that's a kasa Sabraya no biara GN Radio number 1.
Sabraya no bialeche. Extra time politics. Extra time politics. Sabraya no bialeche. Listen to Kwaku Obidieto Berima Ajima on GN Radio, London, UK. Every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. Dan Brisky, let's go. Say it the way it is. You don't mix it.
I was out for said they can say the ti pepe na unim say ya ba ne de na ya ba na ya wada say the medical can yen kwa etimi change weekend no ye weekend ni ye bo wi ya wie ya na asa this will be feel so na nyina ye Ghana ho do ene oman ya timu ho do na sabre ye de fene say enkrato na say amane born say mo akoso on say extra time so there e ba na ye ja and no lose what lose. It's all penalties. That's your shower. You finish. Me come say we have for near work say 11 o'clock. Some penny for it me buana so mo some sometime there 10:30. I said finish say said Ernest aye crowd na Owusu Achiaw so aye boko abesia so as a winner. And some of our penny and then move at it. You walk up 11 o'clock. Mati producer. Producer said, "Me camera near my channel." Hey, but what you free so? Hey, DJ Big Joe. Obekumi afere. I think say I'm right. Anyway, I was on for say them kind of me dey Kwaku Obidieto very much my Koba and I bet you friend me and the studio have many Mr. Owusu Achiaw, Deputy Communication Officer ma NDC UK and Ireland and Mr. Ernest Sarfo on also a communication team member, right? And also say a communication team member man, the ruling party NPP, and I'm not Joe Nkrumah, coming home. Yeah, dear Tambano, and the Joe Bahman so. If you are best, I'm a telephone out of for say. If be line and the can be a more studio. Who was a question? A man direct to the panel, and you put any as some health so any a year easy home crony ban home sense so now sana no me the update akraba FE a year UK nya said here the treasury and them my dey go akwamu fa and nema yare ya esa yiti bia mu yi ayi hu wo o ma yi mu yi e ho sensem any said here UK to amoniema only EU the trade agreement the crown on we no munya entimi NCP ni na ye hekwan say this ho sem kakra papa ne be bronte di mawa no one kasa koye or say no we want to keep you updated because enema ya bo so enema ya kire so men kan sa me mamajo when amuti akwaboa nka akwaboa ne father and son no bo are chichire Efri onipa nchen. About 8:24. A brand new call. Ma Owusu for Akwaba. Mr. Owusu Mwado.
I was a Kuba. Bijoso.
I don't want to say.
I remember when I Ghana phone and the Kufa, but I Ghana phone Muna money, but Ghana for Bejum to me at the Kukromotino, at to Nekufado, to a one-time president of a cop.
It was our some promoter saying, "Your opinion, okay." And let's go. Oh yeah,
Kuba. Moko Kuba. Nah, one-time president. They say any bit that oko. It's yen say any bit.
Now so that's what they know that.
Say the honor no the start here.
Yes,
Kuba.
And they benya answers for her.
We answers pa. Now we share colors say shani dia so we ya kwa say mesaka saba be that ball. What you say? What difficult argument right here no contour. Media the green behind him. Green him it's no I be funny sir. Okay. Odo the artist what say me gene dia no crack am.
I was here for my uncle say media grand and be that but there was I was out for Anna, if I say Rishi Sunak, yen so on a Chancellor for Exchequer, Emma UK buy, and all the and Emma Baby Guaquamu say Mohun say first wave no Yema Aquanyama say Uwa Juma, I was set or Jumanu Rally Chauka 80%. They also know what you money you there whatever no na balance about 80% of your pay. If you also know what Sunday what can say what you man 7 employees no timu a what you man unja tax no say you lost. Ya na so get say na unya hu. One so bosia bi a say 2.4%. Enti no so what you man register ya bona ko register. Na dey ko no say. And also no or never be go akwan mu chese all can say October winter yi omo hwe said ye yare yi eseji ni ti okro yi mu ye de measures bi kura gu akwan mu say enema bi nti yare ni nti say yes enipa 6 mo be share enipa 6 pe na mo share enipa after 6 no mo de ka e be bo mo ka e chi mo a be fine mo curfew ewo pops nyina so kopim 10 o'clock and never be bre na so can say vata you tia 20% no me che VAT o ma tisu say hwi aba 5% in hospitality and tourism industry e be gina ho akosi March 31st 2021 and then another assembly called two a parliament or say a bino directly ebe support to any pa omo viable jobs omo ye adwuma mama kan bofo na empanifo na omo chama se omo cost akese no say government directly support the wages of people in viable jobs working at least a third of their normal hours. What you say? And I want it. That can be.
That can be.
Oh, the way. Okay. See. The Chancellor addressed the Commons with details of a new job support scheme. New job support scheme would see the government directly support the wages of people in viable jobs, working at least a third of their normal hours.
So any normal person, you're doing your work.
So we agency, Juma. So we cry Juma.
Just you getting the work.
Obey Juma.
Yeah.
Now say no lockdown by Ben.
Say you do na on so be a.
I said say and then now discussion because
yeah, go on.
I just say utim say uncle deep enough. And I said, you be any because they say no, you didn't said there will be a lockdown or no. Meanwhile, they say it's lockdown is an eminent medical officers now.
But I don't think anyone wants a second lockdown, and I say any other lockdown, because I mean it will be very difficult for us to get through the day. So I tell you, but I said I'm sure they will put the measures in place. They wouldn't want to give anything away. Said there is a second lockdown to be. You should get ready.
Anyway,
yeah. To say boy and home said nah obey the winter is going to get worse.
And Tabana said what the $29 million, million pounds at the Bema Treasury. Fennis say a best support to N9 Hong Kong banana. Now they back who are Health Secretary no. Oma candidates to and say, "Umeni home." Yes, say you download the COVID-19 app now. Because this will indicate to the health sectors, authorities, no, if you have come in contact with any infected corona person or patient. Now, imagine say you have no idea, you don't know.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I hear from Crown say, Obu Hawobi. Now the immune system is very strong, you know. Yare no intimidate wadi. Ti wo dey na weak, ni pan ba ho be dem ono nam ho.
Yeah. Ono say na spread them.
Ono say spread them. So mo dem na. Yeah, maybe call ehun here.
Nkuba, yare ehun say so say at times omutimi send the kits e ma utimi test for fear. Nti na o de ko. Wo abako because of COVID they say me nti mo aye na fear. But yare ba em say ye fie de bi kakra as a COVID nko ye dwene but mo say na for appointment or GPs ebinim diabetes ebinim some go surgery tamaso ebisu nyanyem pregnant women mo tamaso ntino dental cases so dental cases the nipa no ko bi na num ntino what are the measures because minimum bi a ese ko any surgery say maybe I said just quite a lot because COVID to attend for 4 months. 4 good months. Because in your COVID.
They who cry no woman.
Yes.
Because they won't let you come there.
Pregnant women.
And you better call antenatal.
It's a ward. What the ward has been segregated. Your COVID ward. Or much that I segregated some of the ward for COVID treatment.
And don't forget, there are some specific hospitals that is mainly generally for COVID.
Yeah.
One
yeah, so before the a year SL Center 5,000 bed a year. It's not utilized yet.
Yeah, Nightingale.
Yeah, Nightingale. Yeah, but it's not been utilized yet. We often say it can be. Done.
COVID but the things I say boy but me I back and me and almost different diseases because surgery because of COVID yeah people are dying.
Yeah, first one madam for be no or underlying illness I cost over years Italy. Unfortunately COVID never Italy or quite almost on COVID no busy with the COVID.
Yep.
Yeah,
you know what they did. I tell for ADD and also be on fan channel. Now we are a whole. Your mom with Fradaka. They gave him the coffin
to put the body in.
Some fun tomb for 3 days, motherfucker. From Wednesday to Friday.
Oh God.
Why is it because he was why?
Because they were busy with the COVID patients.
Oh God.
You know the body inside the cave after 3 days.
Yeah.
No.
Because I'm
on the market at home for 3 solid days. I'm not making it up. This is a real story. And the house that I didn't yesterday we have on a telephone and I said, me momu die. Me njira ngase mo bi nkoye. But app no main download it. Where am the main download it?
Why not Koba?
Main download it. Me personal me mo bi nfa.
But on the Turkey have been very successful fighting the COVID because they're able to detect early. And they're using the app. We, the UK, we have failed because Boris Johnson and co have not been able to give us the app that would have been needed for us to know.
So they're not facing the reality.
But I mean, he told us, say, your bush and food be woo. Prime Minister Beka say we should accept say bush and food be woo. And see, that's the problem. App in the it would help because Koba, without the app, we cannot trace it. And you need to stop. If I have it, I need to stay home 14 days at least, and not 10 days, which would save me from giving it to another person. But whilst I'm out, going on a bus, going to work, do that, of course I'm spreading it out. And without that app, you can't trace any other person. And the app is just for symptoms, or you can then go for a test for that. But I don't think we should discourage people from downloading the app.
No.
I'm just saying, people look up to you. So you being behind the mic, and you saying that someone might just say, okay, and they go by so I won't do it.
Because I understand perfectly.
Yeah.
But the thing is, before first one, they were able to tell you in your area.
Yeah.
By the app, test message by app be who download now we are not sure where we are no. And you pass say it's not panicking.
Anxiety there.
You understand?
Yeah.
Let's not forget the fact that this is real. We cannot joke with you anymore. A Kunipa, Chroma over 41,000 a week.
Yeah.
The see that kind of one.
What kind of say now will be because there's a whole stadium like Stamford Bridge. Now I full up. Anybody know? That's the number. That's the reality.
Within a month, within 4 months.
Within 4 months.
Yeah, 4 or 5 months.
And recently, and I say almost since May, the worst has started. That was why I'm putting measures in place. A curfew, I just say by 10 o'clock. I say but why 10 o'clock and why not early?
But we're still thinking about the economy.
No, exactly. You think about the economy. Okay, there you go. You think about economy, But you pay what economy anyway.
Koba is.
So what?
It's a necessary evil. Economy.
Can they? What does I think? Well, we're discussing.
Yeah.
If you want to do something now, if the economy, let's put the economy into perspective.
Yeah.
We cannot joke with it.
Yeah.
It's important. So why 10, but not 8 and not 7?
Because most people finish work at 6. And you can't give them 2 hours. By the time they commute from their workplace to wherever they're going, it's probably 8 o'clock. So
I think so. I'm based mostly on PAPs.
PAPs. That's right.
PAPs. No.
And I'm about PAPs.
Yeah.
That is why Sky Amuda be almost sister. Because they can't do 4 million better. Now for one channel for 29 million account. That is 3 million for now. But me will go for you mind. I say.
Oh yeah.
For Bakapao.
Sure.
Hospitalities.
Oh,
is bad.
This is tourism. Baby, but go by. I never come and say. On say, omu mu kakra no. Paps ne start here. So say me tremna say omu go paps na say omu nom sa. Because say they don't care say bia. COVID or. Serious oh.
So who park you so I'm to swap.
Yeah.
That's before the team work on
But we are paying the price from the summer, the sun we enjoyed the last few weeks and our months. Of course. Now we beach, How far they could.
Yeah.
So this is the price that we have to pay.
I don't know if we have boy refer because we had the anxiety. I didn't start here.
I didn't know how can
yeah.
I refer no how can
because starting anxiety will be it'll
be a worry. But now it's like, but that's the human nature. You can't contain people for that long. Like it leads to brainwash. What you're saying, for you to try and keep someone in hold in a certain area and segregate them, for that long, and the max they could do was what they did. If they can try a second lockdown, it might not be as successful as the first one. What they say we here.
Okay, yeah, they twice no head there can you koya. Kofojuma said by not concentrating much on Brexit till today.
Yeah,
almost an agreement they haven't even get to anywhere.
Yeah,
according to what I'm reading now, it is just it's a I don't know yeah. I would say it is likely to be disrupt.
What Brexit?
the decision on the trade.
Yeah.
They have not put nothing in place. And this summer, this winter here, a lot will happen. A lot gonna happen because how much I say, a new man who do hano, abano entimin can be beyond what they should do in terms of about break away from EU. Now no, they trade a lot with the EU. And you know, trade agreement enya settled. No,
I don't know. Yeah.
They don't know what to do. Trucks are it's almost expect a day 7,000 trucks will be delayed.
Yeah, I do.
Wow.
You know, you want some money for. And you want bring my journey say, you better than a mali ye. And I'm see you. And I did that in point, I'm listening to
Kuba, say for God.
That's how we blame game.
And also count now who say labor for blaming conservative say ammonia COVID.
But at least Kiestama has supported the fact that there should be more measures to be put in place for this Yariano to do that say. I bet background but when are you two gonna agree on one thing? After woman castle obey woman or see obey company MPP for no. Somebody in it.
Mary Boatman.
Somebody in it.
Such a east.
Obey the castle is a what thing going. I have some cranny.
Some of them some cranny.
Mama Jubu.
Yeah, just cover.
And they have
na so mo so mo yi alute na ye di
Come on, Sam.
Sam been our kind, I'm some can
be. I don't expect him some no code there. Bra.
Come on, said you confused.
I tell for I some that I don't know what the mechanic I said and everybody will see that I'm not the best part. But we will try to put some faith and hope in people's minds in soon or sister in soon shegua. And yeah, we cry. Then say anybody else say. As far as there's light and there's Ghana need here, Ghana will succeed and Ghana will win.
Definitely, yeah.
And we now do be we now call about you for about 8:42. But the mic no, about ma penny for you. No one can say I'm opening remarks. Mr. Tefi, Mr. Sarfo.
Kowa, me rase. Achiaw bia. We hope say ubi a born ho ban say dey ya betena ye keka COVID ya bebo ho ban na ya se nyankopon na chese odi nyina akwa ba fefe na ye be kan di na chese ubi a so fa na so Dr. Ren be say tell a friend to tell a friend na chese ya borrow ni west na kakra nti ubi a metie bi na ubi a so fa na adwen chema na is all for better Ghana minimum ate na ideas ni ye share ibia pressure no because we kakra but ye be keeping it calm na che say they wo nyina amati for
Mr. Chow.
Yeah, Mr. Kuba, what would you say? I can less than 80 days na kwa to Avantino and say Ghana for COVID so Avantino both parties to be our campaign be and say yeah here who see na measures go from the infant and to another be including Kromha. You say ko for so hey COVID then cause you know abandon she be or they show or mask face mask cover say bini me ba na me dey share meeting na obi an shebi na fa ball
na obi an ho nsa
na use hand sanitizer and bi na chese bi anya kama but cover say ne ye ba dey Ghana ne be dwendwen ho amanyo sem education health and ye financial sector ne me ekoso you know less than 80 days, Ghana formed to about 2016. Once na as I bet to about one the program between the MPP and DC. Near head over but definitely means that the NDC we are coming back to power with us. Okay.
And me as we'll be talking about discussing. And surely the topic is on health. We will going to discuss the subject health sector. Now no ya what day that be ya Monday night Tuesday now next is call strike right Dr. Wakutu for ya who say omampani and I say have and the commission 10,000 beds no
yeah
no
the commission we want
yeah
and day and Dr. Wakutu for so the government when is saying government medical officer to the president.
No, they all can hear. Anyway,
no, Asare.
Dr.
Asare now, presidential advisor.
Aye.
Dr. Insiasare.
Insiasare.
Yeah.
Insiasare. Thank you for correction. On the page now, can say best and short to obey hospital.
There's no bear syndrome.
There's no bed syndrome
in Ghana. Yeah.
In Ghana.
Now we're not kind.
This year.
Oh, come on, some bisana ma correct not just man who say oh
me can na kwa gugu
na me check ya na bisana
no bed syndrome. What the I'm a jump some date. Na you tell some we asumpa.
Oh, get the call.
What does say? Eden I feel the commission bed 10,000 beds.
Yeah.
Next is called strike. Nema omo busenya omo sanka. Okay. Mo promosi ma panda da mama time. O se ono de won tua na student allowance na me bo a. Okay.
Yeah.
Ba mo de mo promosi me tua na ba me tua ye.
Yeah. And also so I can account.
Na fees esi den. And after the atwa yi.
Ile na atwa.
Omo requests are only to abandoning for how long? Since 2015. It's not going to come back betua. Allowances na no. Man, you know who say. Omo de man na mo de request am de to ho so mo hia for. Omo kasa so no abrabom adwuma na omo ye no ehun nkro ne banade no and the man you so betua na say na ye se power mo pedintia. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm asking. In fact, my question is, was it a promise over exaggerated? Was it a promise made just to cling to power? So why not now? I'm very critical always with the ruling government, I must say. Because my guy 2016, I can emphatically say, make a hobby. Yeah, Mahama chipa corruption. A plus a new more boy. They be and then they may fence national anthem. All I say. Abembe bono. Every fear, or you know, no fool attach a movement. I hold them on every scene that I mean 101. I bet fuck cross a lulu. Now, person say, I don't know what's going on in the health sector. But Madiana boy,
yeah,
let's for 90, let's for the mutia, and the Rebecca health sector, Sam, Rebecca necessary court strike. Now, for your saka, easy, I all contemplate to say, Obesa roll out a new second registration bill, and then I cost organize. Yanko, and that's the way.
Go over there, say, Inti said the wasta TD and I just say a medical beside who said promise Ben Yedema Yema a sister man and brother somewhere working in the health sector. Yebe ban on not say I can say you go training allowance Yedemo we said a former president betray muno. Our cast on the obituary the Gubelusu election no. Yeba Yamiadum said your kind of crowd cases P say yes, you betray Emma Omo. Inti eno de na chese eno na si enti se ye hwese na na kufado ba de no why in the health sector and I say why to improve the working conditions in the health sector normally bebre covid ikra ba ye wo de mama started from NDC time. NDC were under NDC were frozen, said they can't hire people in terms of our public sector. So I don't know how many people they employed during that time, but clearly no, there were people that were or more nursing training and all money juma bibria. You who move demonstration bibria I call so Ghana. Enti edu baby cry no me catch say yenye magician ya my juma. Enti na say and I could find cry by you were in the health sector of any people over 100,000. Enti na no de ye kan sa nso na ase ye born a chiti said ye onye bibia adwuma de you can always improve working conditions koba. Enti next for ne health sector see ye gusu aye nyoma Ghana is not paradise nyanye paradise said ye ni si penono. But na Akufo-Addo ene John Mahama de if we have to choose between who would give us our working our health workers the best working conditions there. I believe say health workers wouldn't want to be under John Mahama. And you know how our politics is, there be bibia na say ya mana ye na che say ye de dada enkrofo bebre. Koba NHIS ye ba na che say care wo ho no bebre na Akufo-Addo ba ye ya betua eka na eka wo ho at least 12 months arrears na wo ho and arrears na about just 3 months. Che say ye ko yanim ekoso ye ba in a network no ye the drone network aba and also ma deliver drone medical blood samples and adia even COVID times we needed that because we didn't have the logistics movement to move everything around our network until adia no so koso here COVID ba ye kra no ye nurses now mo ye frontline workers no na mo 50% basic salary allowance all the frontline health workers are no more dealing with COVID or waiver of income tax of 50% of additional allowance paid to them or some or more income tax free for 6 months and also the more from April to September and to your man make COVID by himself or one or maso you more to say or ma benefited from April to September. It is about a demonstration and a strike because of the then we will push them Penifono to sit down with the right authorities. Then finding out the reason why those everyone say strike cause but in terms of the health sector there you cannot take our health back into the hands of John Mahama because clearly he had no agenda to recruit people plus he didn't even have the economy to recruit people. But I never for the buy any day while recruiting so many people. I mean recently was setting up an agenda to build 111 hospitals in our district, many hospitals. So there are projects that are going on. To us why to see ye be into no dear offset and dear Nana Akufo-Addo Juma why more money dear Dr. Koba a dose be brave a confanoche na maternity ward it's been there since 1974 a successive government have been be antache Nana Akufo-Addo by is Watachia to say is almost near completion, if not completed. Over 300 ambulances are distributed to 275 constituencies. I mean, someone will say so a whole constituency more ambulance back there. Koba ambulance there. I think that this was Facebook. No be true. Be that comment. They replied to me, and I make a gent say, you want to compare yourself to the UK, but UK. And started by having an ambulance to a person per capita, as we say it. Until we've graduated, Nana Akufo-Addo see idea you okay 300 out there baby not just what they could be a John Mahama at time or bray ambulance or 30 was no there was no equipment. Boy a car 15 million euros such as ambulance here go not to say on one the Minister of Health Alice for Crabaka saying I don't know papa nanya ambulance papa. It is a health media. Me who they are now in Yamobia, Ubi or baby or Becasena health strike there as a union and I say as any working institution be a strike will always come. But when it comes now, we need to find out what the problems is and are. And then we reach out to the management and we try and solve the problem. And in terms of that, Nadia Koba, I believe Nana Akufo-Addo has done the right things in our health sector and it's not perfect, but he's done a lot better than the previous government that insists that they think they got the best interest of Ghanaians, where he rejected the idea of even paying them allowance to even finish their education. So in the health sector there, we can't really trust that with them. I mean, we can't even trust him with anything.
We can't even trust him with anything. But can you imagine when they showed somewhere like Kolebu, na pregnant woman to
yeah,
not obia ni wabesha woman. I want I empty.
Yeah.
And if I say Ernest, now you're health minister, what would you do?
Kuba, Senator Mitchell said, on the strike is not new in a human institution.
Let's not forget, this thing has not been overnight.
Yeah.
Don't such it.
Yeah, I agree.
And then, na bayano.
Yeah.
Ehun ya. Obu also bo eni agusu be sina. Ama omu ebuafu.
Kuba, and America say we can sit here and as they're making your assumption. What am I saying?
Assumption saying.
Oh, 7% the reasons why they've gone on strike. Say working conditions.
No.
Okay, can be chairman.
Almost see.
Yeah.
Almost traveling allowance and back. Right?
Yeah.
Almost learning development allowance and back.
Okay.
Okay.
Rent.
Almost almost rent allowance and also back.
Okay.
About 9 different allowances. Empo almost is it urban and
urban area.
Rural areas allowances.
Yeah.
Because can we say now say I send me to Mami Bia. No what central region baby.
Yeah.
Now MP po any baby I mean it's a key one of the media houses nibi. And I could look at my radio station was na me busa no say we MP na unim location unim borders say hani party ya on say EBB and before because any MP plan ko na make am because Ghana I say baby a enipa na a crowd no enko na ehwe ho but there are places in Ghana me go but enipa to e ka Ghana ho I want to imagine say Ness o akotena cheap compound bi we kura bi ase I want na hwe ho na ohi ska odi be chanda kakura na ema odi be tontade ema odi be yese ema onye den ba I want say monso na wo betua teachers
any show mu ye na ye den
eba ne sen
and I make us say omunya abotre na said the Missy Marcia started a macan be brainy dear. Yes, say a baker, but said the Messia came. What is between John how you trust your healthcare under John Mahama and Anel Kufado. And to an say in Tria say no. No, be so almost into no John Mahama at the time, the Nutria Maum. And yes, you say that, I mean, if there's anything, I believe, say, yes, it should be addressed. And I believe said the government or Nana Akufo-Addo is a listening president, and it's not like could be Achiaw on own tubia and on the mechanical on TV or is the dead goat. So Nana Akufo-Addo and the health ministers and those people in charge, I believe they will take it on and address the issues that is going on because strike here, I don't think say is encouraging. Obienua make us and need to strike and especially in our health system because at the end of the day, oh yeah, you need a doctor. It doesn't matter what you have and what you don't have. We will raise it with them. Penifono, I believe say they were probably taking the steps already or more addressing those issues. And to go back, say the Asia Canada, John Mahama there obviously, and at the NDC we can't trust our health system under them. And I believe say the right measures will be taken for those issues now. It's causing these strikes to be addressed if it hasn't been taken already. I believe say. Our ministers will be looking up to that, or the cabinet should be looking into that.
Also, Chow, Momo Hono, no, it wasn't any better. Maybe it wasn't any better. More crowd yet. I'm free 2015, and I saw and then the conditions of service who can be bravo crowd Jamie. It was not dealt with. And this one is now. Sabraka Betterman's pet to election. Now, Munun Kufumu.
What do you mean by that?
There be Mibusa, a question in cars and we say. And you want to move actually, no PPM, because I'm some Jana Betria.
And I'm what do you mean because when I say actually,
it be a politics.
I've seen the condition of service. Even if fuel and car maintenance allowance, professional development allowance, accommodation allowance,
that's right,
uniform allowance. And a book and research allowance and necessary teachers.
That's right.
On the more transportation allowance and on-call duty allowance.
On-call duty. And you can't say one anka una we or no da hwane afenso mra. Obonzo obeda kwa.
Your best friend is no.
Your best friend is no.
Doctor. Doctor Beji na allowance.
On your own. That is another thing I had.
Now uti deputy health minister na some kind. On kwa mukro mubufu mo.
Wanka say ye
health minister. On kwa ma mubufu mo.
Me tie no wanka say ye cry.
Why? Black man. Se power by some I say ye be power there.
There can open.
No, me say Ghana for to me ma kasa. Me kasa NDC at BNCO.
O kasa ba na come on be say.
Oh, today.
Okay.
Kasa, what you say? O ma ko strike. E sit down, we no want bet na to ma come ntimi no want na say. Na woni me nua be ka about health and the Kufuado no. I feel ashamed because they also kasa no. Now Mr. Koba Yay NDC ye regional hospitals ni community SCA nyina no mo see Photoshop now no 10,000 bed na can you imagine say the whole president of Ghana ya man red carpet bed empower say ye ko commission mpa because of politics empa assemblyman for adwuma bia MPB obi okra Koba ya na ya wa amanoni etimi bia ekuo bia santifoko bia awefoko bia fantifoko eso mienfa empankoma bia hospital we near the co e ko na won donation am where the Kufuado na nkasa red carpet say we were commission pa Koba since ya call for republic what to say president bia commission pada
obi a de oye
that be enye obi a de oye on what be that
me say obi a de oye
empa what be that empa Kuba, yeah, time you be a friend National Medical Equipment Replacement Program. Now you $264 million to equip the whole Ghana hospital, including CT scan. Yeah. So Kupa or tracker. If you almost kasa, then I could not more equip hospital na.
Why short?
What was the need for beds?
Kuba. Aseme na okay. Omo no man na catch say.
We will see.
Yes.
More could pay all the hospitals. Right. Next can I say?
$264 million.
$264 million. Now say if now omba 4 years pay. Mo buy mo fee ba mo fee abasu. Mo 4 years mo come 4 years mo ni. Na na man na say e bi na obi o.
Busama Lagos Hospital. And my man who have minister say even generator pro bi ni ho na joy for so bo joy for kwa documentary. 2 generators. And then Mr. Kuba, Mr. Yama, you will see a cancer my own. Listen to us. We say equipment, me listen in Joanna. Hospital equipment here.
Let's do my next one. You're ready, because when say when you go out, Opa, Freco. Yeah, NDC, what I say. I'm okay, baby. Maybe I say National Medical Equipment Replacement Program. This is $264 million initiative has ensured the provision of critical diagnostic treatment equipment for over 150 hospitals nationwide. This includes all the teaching hospitals, Konfanoche, 37, Kolebu, Edorson, what I say, and then 125 district hospitals. Now, when you see magnetic resource, imagine any MRI machine you buy. You see the computerized tomography, medical treatment, who have a scan you buy. The fluoroscopy machine by X-ray machine, digital mammography machines, oxygen plants, and ambulances. No,
you're fine.
Not best account.
No.
And that's the best account. I'm the best account that way. Right? I don't have best account.
Poba. The then Ghana Health Service Director, IFN, Dr. Nsiansari said, there's no bird syndrome.
Okay, enmity.
Was it there's no bird syndrome? So the 10,000 beds
now. Beds no crowd say. It go how that's when you. It been so hard. I mean, it needs replacing. So why would he come and say there's no bed syndrome?
That is the question. Say no. So okay, say there's no bed syndrome. How can you say the whole Ghana there's no bed syndrome? So to say no, on our president too, on our vice president at health, what?
This is.
It's yeah, my friend Musa say, who catch the Ghana for 2019 said there's no bed syndrome. Now, Nana Kufuado commission 10,000 beds for the the whole president ya fanfare Ghana ka next is cost strike ya cut time over 2 million Ghana cedis akoma Shatawale say onko yede 2 million Ghana cedis so ngo ya ambassador na nurses for omodeka onim koba ena ya me asembia na omuka bia mo so ena etu allowance etu omamo me no kasa koba the MPP government mun allowance on betwam but I show mo.
That's the question I'm asking.
Yes. Almost so much betwam because do know mine they know it. Many years so kutu about 100,000 can I say 100,000 nurses, which is a lie.
How is that a lie?
It's a lie because health minister like say
now we figure different.
Me go teach you. Me buy. I will go to you. Health minister like say Omo recruit 54,892 with a graphic online.
Wow, Ibra.
Maybe you must see because me there Hana Abano. Me trying to because 100,000 no
54 and I'm soon now.
Maybe you must see don't worry yourself. As how to was because
I'm a chance any problem. What a flow now in the structure.
And ye mana air cost no under me yaba nyam tre. And ye mana air cost no under MPP no buy no. Ye na S3 what I say under health. Akufo-Addo in 2016 or catch say Obesi hospital be our other district and regional hospitals. Now we about 3 months ago or so before so before no was 92 bed hospitals.
Yes.
Me boy.
Yeah.
So almost say on manifesto page 63 only 2 pages. I'm talking about MPP 2020 manifesto under health. 2 pages. There's nowhere some Obesi regional hospital. Meanwhile, I go for the created 6 new regions. Meaning because I go to manifesto about 5 pages under health. You see, new.
The fact say 5 pages that means it will be executed and it will be.
Go and read. Mr. Kokain.
Okay.
Page 63. Kokain.
It's also the beginning.
A manifesto no.
Any say be creating regional hospitals. Any say be building hospitals. Koba, I didn't generate.
Maybe see them kind to you.
And I'm said Dr. Bawumia Kachom, they read the data, but they don't understand the data.
Health part 4 beyond 2020. Health. We will make construction of 6 new regional hospitals in 6 new regions.
Into the no can.
Where page say?
Where?
Now manifesto
as soon as part 4.
Okay, part 4. Good.
Me and I'm sure I'm there banner.
But that's. Then get serious.
Oh, you are reading. You are not reading.
And my main reading can I say construction of 101 standard
agenda,
design, 100-bed hospital with accommodation for doctors and nurses in the district without hospitals. Constructions of 6 new regional hospitals in the 6 new regions. Construction of a Ghana Center for Disease Control. And 1 new regional hospital for Western Region. Rehabilitation of Efiankwanta Hospital in the Western Region into a virtually new facility. Constructions of new psychiatric hospital and rehabilitation center of existing ones.
Thank you.
The
question is
what's here? Okay, say a binimani, and I'll see me conquer and a bin. And I'm so what kind of what's a bin opera? Oh, that's what I count the aba or prove me say.
When I was already name, and any him fan already clearly and then the manifesto.
Yes, oh, the about what I said. Miss, I will go back and read it. Say,
copy about okay, fine, what a fine. But I'm finding me argument to you.
In the year 2016, on manifesto, on Casomba by the regional hospital district. On my team, see, until said the last 3 months, we had 92, 88 hospitals. Within 1 year. Or see, within 1 year, or no, not by a big year. Obesi 88 hospital plus regional in 1992.
But me tell some discussions be. I think it wasn't an abi and just 92 no. And yeah, for 1 year, I be rolling.
Oh, see, Waji Akufo-Addo no anwesi boni ana.
So no communicator. Ebi asa
youth organizer. Were youth organizer?
Amunya communicate.
But the president say on so busy within 1 year.
Anyway, I'm not gonna talk for him anyway.
It's yeah by Koba, you can say a hospital this year, Sevilla, Kumasi, Kumawu, Accra, a heifer chip compounds because I'm a Kenya over 1,200 and something chip compounds this year. The question is under health, Mr. Koba, say MPP a bank said Digana for our brand heifer, you can say a can was ma, the idea between Unim. Omo di omo kan so tuni allowance. Oh ye dia mamo. Sekula.
So my pacho my uncle nurses now more cost tracking so it's important because now it's like I said we don't know when they will go back. And omo ekasanso you can feel the anger in their tonation. So that means say omo nko na nko china. Right?
Yeah.
But medical cancer they was answer to be address so. Condition of service they require they put it before NDC government.
Yes, signed a contract of 2 years. It was 2018. I say about renew allowance no more. It's a new be my Shatawale Moody. I say allowance more. Because Mr. Kuba, let me say, so me go training, nursing training. Now me allowance here. Minya jume bia
ana me ya juma dia minya salawanse mami musa Ernesto what
munya bold
nyamotre Ernesto
Koba
say me go school na minya allowance didi auto books aye there some dey afa ehun ko ne ba na me ya juma ehun allowance say minya no adna minya
oh Koba and I me say I know the area they are, there are 1 or 2 EBA popular that needs to be addressed. But when you say if the government is has the finance and now the economy to pay those allowances there, then how much more would you and help you and I motivate you and I to live to do your work? And other than mine will not pay for that. I believe say there are maybe 1 or 2 issues that need to be sorted out by the management or the authority. I wouldn't drag that on say. Albino or the health ministry would purposely withheld and now hold people allowances more daily life easy.
Did you listen to the deputy health minister?
I did, yeah.
Did you like what he said?
Oh, I mean, I did like what he said. Yes,
you did.
Yeah, because I did like what did he say wrong?
So.
Koba, but I make sure I don't know. Sometimes
oh, say you know mukushia. Now there was no. He cannot stand there and tell us say.
Yeah.
Omunya aware, they are aware of it. And the film takushia. They catch on say they should go back to work.
But John Mahama said it. Also, na man for call strike. Or no so catches yonko.
I didn't see bro.
Koba.
Agreement, no agreement has been reached. Okay, I'm quiet, sit down, strike and so.
No, we are not missing the discussion, and so I believe say we'll get to a conclusion. But when it comes to strike, we cannot rule BBR out. Strike happens, and we need to find the root causes for those strikes. And when strike happens now, sometimes the demands comes in that are not reasonable. I'll tell you that. So I will chroma. Sometimes the tube drivers and the bus drivers are striker. With the demands from the union, your employer will sit there and say, Master, this demand here, we can't deal with that. And obviously you get to a middle ground, and I believe, say, the ministry was or the authorities would need to get in a middle ground and sort things out. We shouldn't blame the government, say, Abayuchia, we musikam, Achiaw, or Malawa, Amomum, but on my end also a chance to say, allowance in a between. I mean, but we see a between fine because you're not sure. But what now we no? I say it's best to lose election based on principle than to lie your way down to power. This is exactly his response. Now, no promises about betray says cano. Tell me where you're going to get the money to pay now, and what has happened to your principles. I know the own car say, man, I make sure say, only then the kind of and you go by some now, and I make sure this is where we have the problem.
No, but just say, so what must say, they also know about Obutiano, and no finance him.
Yeah,
what is to crown one chair,
and I was not never catch it, say,
Kufuado. Because Kwame Kwame de buy. It's almost free abamu in 2009. The 2004, no, not President Kufuor, we can say educational reform. A friend Anamwa Mensa educational reform report. I did only share when he says, yeah, reform education so for the core, SS call 4 years. The reform education idea. I did between my boys, between a civil star, near my Uncle more training college, training college, council teacher training allowance. Now for the white paper. Etoso. Inti debi ameka say the only idea ye NDC because when I'm teacher to idea ye say na kese ke ye broad consultation say Kufuor free so no when da ho enti no ye person replace allowance na with loan tika Ghana for nyina be forum ni MPP NDC will be omo ni do education but because na ye election time enti no ye that is the biggest mistake here Kuba yeah. And I'm going to about here. So, Yanka, also allowance, a very store me, I'm not there at all, and a Jagana for Tobet here. The question is, me work training college. What's all my allowance? I mean, did free mean to Yaka allowance out there campaign. I don't require mouse, mean continue free. Now, my near Juma, Ernest. Now, mammy, on call allowance, mammy travel allowance, because grassy allowance here. Also, when you won't ya, you says I won't ya. And this is a question say I can't want them. Now go help Deputy Health Minister and some more kind. It's a man's come a buffo more. And now about to us more. Mr. Koba. When we say MPP are banning a banner next I yet a strike pa demonstration party or only a banner next I demonstration at your sit down a baby or Ghana. And our baby or Ghana. So the question is Ebeye dena sa allowance here next year omo pay on call Mr. Kula sorry Mr. Koba facha me obitimi call ebia so come say between Eastern region and Volta region on say honey nso nko na so be a nurse of that area me copy a video bi pana nurse or the nurse nso lokuta na pa bona and equipment no then so any Mr. Koba so you can imagine say trauma this nurse all come kwa so be area na sa bo bi chine wie na so allowance na se yen farmer no near the year ejapa near the sika ma shatawale near the me ejako say I am ba mo ba power na me bo amo ya na mo se ko di free so ya ambassador a se kula o man e ko say Mr. Koba say na o man se ko pay them sit down with them no mo se bi abaye you don't sign contract for allowances.
Now, we sure say a bicycle because a party was car.
No, say, what is a party was car? What do you mean by that? Say party was car.
I said party was car. Another party. Say party coffers maybe we can
to pay what? The money came from Ezen Bank.
Okay.
Ezen Bank, and that's kind of free buy. And your party yourself.
Okay.
Yes, so your ambassador because I ban a flash program. You know this kind of more. The next force a demonstration within free tips akoba and the Kufuor near me cost health sector ni dey ka say kan dey betchen and say me but they ba quite have any say a kwan best no Kufuor team commission 10,000 beds no how they have it pa say president mu so commission empa where is the hospital
I know you have maybe how they say Why have we been told that there's no bed syndrome? Then now there's a need for beds.
He
should resign. What do you money now to run the
Only president Namo.
The president should know, sir, one lie to him. And if your advisor lied to you,
but when did he say that? I mean, what's your day? But on some fan by when did this? Tell you Google now. Such a February.
Now,
let me such a for front on such a. So on neck. He who alleges must prove. Don't also prove it. On alleging should prove it.
Say the nano event is saying. In terms of catching me, Mimi Jantra, I don't know. You pull wrong.
Oh, boy, I don't comment to approve. If I'm not sure, no can't ask them. Ghana has 76 action against no bed syndrome.
There you go.
Accra June.
Baba, now who read the headline? The headline says it takes action against no bed syndrome. But to read the headline, or can you repeat it again?
The Ghana Health Service takes action against no bed syndrome.
What does that mean?
Ghana Health Service
takes action against no bed syndrome. But so,
somebody has said that there's no bed syndrome.
And normal take action. And you see also there, you're solving. But said it doesn't say there's no other kind.
Ghana Health Service has directed all hospitals not to turn away any emergency cases that are sent to the health facility at no point in time. The health facility should rather admit all emergency cases, stabilize the cases, and arrange for proper transfer to higher referral hospital through care. Directive was given against the backdrop of recent case involving a 70-year-old man who reportedly died in his car at Lekma Hospital at Teshin in Accra after he had been turned away by 7 hospitals because they claimed they had no beds to admit him. The man whose name was given was Prince Antonio Pokua Champon. He's said to have been taken aside the way by Vieno. And in science, I say the whole Ghana. There's
where is the article? No cancer. Say who read it? Cannot come home.
Dr. Nsiasar, the Director General of Ghana Health Service, who gave directive on Tuesday in Accra at the opening session of the Maternal Child Healthcare Institution Conference 2018, said the emergency phenomenon of no bed syndrome must stop. The 3-day conference, which was being held for first time in the country, is on the theme strengthening partnership for achieving universal health coverage, reproductive, maternal, child, adolescent, and health nutrition. Nisiasa said hospital protocols say that when emergency comes to the hospital, first and foremost, you should stabilize the patient, and you cannot handle the patient after stability. You send the patient away to the next level, sending the patient to the next particularly what?
It's not there.
I bet say time now.
Even smart interview man can.
I say no. So on him there can. You have to prove him. It's a next story.
Cover with you.
It's a national health service scheme. No, it's saying. Kufada Roma. No, this is a health service scheme by
national insurance now. National health insurance scheme.
The national health insurance scheme.
Yeah.
It's saying. Is it working? Has it been stopped?
No.
It will be Binibiana. Because the same say, if you have trouble, now also no part of home. One time premium, it was bogus. It was unfitful and it was not going to work. Objection. Mobile number.
Koba, yeah, national health insurance there. Said it's kind. You know, more NDC for the buy, so kaya. Papa for buy, the free maternal care so can home. Or mobile or madam won't be charmed. Some day we be we see free be the papa. 80 Osha NHIS, yeah, I cover like 90% of our diseases we have. What is it? Yeah, and in term, yeah, by in terms of I think say numbers no cry increase, and now it's so easy for anyone to just renew with national health insurance. You don't need to go to the centers as before. It's in idea I contribute to many people now. I can say renew or more insurance. Until those you know there. So Sam said the national health insurance is they still there. Of course, it's very active. It's a lot better because then this was on the care or millions of cities. And then the 12 months no muntia suppliers neka. And then Kano or Hoba is only like within 3 months. But now Kran I believe say is being eased. And the plan according to our manifesto is say you be easy not we wouldn't be in arrears. That you be your suppliers every now and then Oba and I just say what do you see now they call. And the other child I believe is in the safe hands because we brought it and we know how to manage it. And it's in the best hands and which is Nana Kufado handling it better because your Mahama or no quite one to me so no said one time premium that is they were just daydreaming. Tomorrow so and the health insurance Koba is very good and said we should take care of it. There is our national asset because it's Hano. Could be the NHS.
Premium can say.
And I'm not 100% sure about that. Until I can't give you the figure. But I'll do my research and I'll give it to you before we go.
25 Ghana. 25 Ghana.
A month?
No, a year.
25 Ghana a year?
Yeah. They're less than 30 Ghana a year. Because I say the National Health Insurance, I levy a support to any VAT.
A support?
Yeah, a support.
Now, what is it?
I think it's 5%, but almost 2% free. So, can last year budget? Almost 2% free. So, I'm so short. Yeah.
Okay.
Kuba.
My read test messages be on Facebook now. Remember also. And I say okay. Come Kelha. Come Kelha. Sorry, come Kelha. On the books are telling good evening, come Kelha. Come Kelha, but see, Baumia cannot be trusted with an app. He's already failed with postcode app and drone, etc. Ghana needs first a proper database in Ghana and Africa. Flu is not an associated disease due to sunlight, vitamin D. All we have to monitor is our borders. Okay, we need the almost all about the discussion area. COVID. Okay. And George and me was saying, keep a good job. Keep the good job, Ernesto. Keep on good work. Keep on the good work, Ernesto. Me teach you, Mr. Okay. Ghana, or say, please, the nurses should exercise patience so that they help the listening government to help develop the nation. For Asio Kwenin inside Konongo. Bra, why you? Biko. Becky Stone, Becky does a good job, Owusu. Raphael Pond. Brian, I say good evening. I see good job, Kwaku. And me also blessed. God, Ghana is blessed to have Nana Addo in these times. And Georgia means a free SHS, Ghana card, digital address, 1D1F, rail development are the best things to ever happen to Ghana. Oh yeah, and this is funny.
Of course.
Mr. Cham.
Yeah, yes sir.
Mobile no must say one-time premium.
Yeah.
Just say utia.
Lifetime. Yeah.
How was that visible?
Yeah, Kuba, that's it. I wouldn't say yeah campaign can say national health insurance, you know, because we the NDC any money any the national health insurance but we can't be else. Do you know why? When acting, almost started acting in 2003, national health insurance, 1st October now, I'm rolling out.
Okay.
Now yeah, mutual health insurance.
Mutual health insurance.
Yes.
And it wasn't for an initiative.
No, not for initiative, but when Timian Koba said national.
Okay.
It is maybe we switch as a Miarana Musunyan East there, Mintimin Kumasi. And quite assess it.
Okay.
Today, a district in Kwan, you cannot go from A to B. The urban is a reform in the national. It is a book must know to crack out to me as national health insurance.
That makes government working.
That's it.
Sir, me I like that. That makes government working. Obey and why, but there's something you can put in place to make it more attractive.
Yes.
That's fine.
My outpatient no cross our cost. But the winning me national health insurance I am passionate about it. Me who say MP before at the year propaganda. Me
But okay,
do you know why? Health insurance in the buy, you know. Your baby claim manager, your PRO, but may center on only the claims you honor claims management, you know. Say the health insurance about na say Koba on a doctor. Until our hospital and say me will switch on me bar. Say me yare malaria. No more turn disease into different disease. Yare for what yes. Into malaria never cause malaria be able cause be a one city. No more double no. ebi ama 10 cedis. Enti no omo e fa more claims no most of them no they don't know anything about the drugs. Edward be mo ko ba se bia wuti emi a. Enti na o sank itimi fa we can say omo a like doctors or the kai term omo use doctors any be nurses our money room was na ke ma touch the national health insurance and say claims ni bad they will know say we omotwa enu ni bi agum na ska ni bi agum so ko ba me nua be me kasa o ka say ono kutu na Akufo-Addo ni made an edition State of Nation address and I do say 2017 yaboka 1.2 billion ko ba so tie
yes me tie
2008 the same State of Nation address or say yaboka 1.2 billion in 2019 1.2 billion yaboka ni yanso no so otua ko ba me catch me nua MP before say we are buying now was not a health insurance claims ni ba na wutua na within a month within 2 months and now you are ban phone pa
what's that
now we are ban phone
where then
so what me tua claims health insurance Emma I can say providers within 2 months 3 months and now you are ban phone pa
I didn't see.
Do you know why? They are making the country in the name of health insurance.
They are milking.
Yes, they are making the country in the name of health insurance. It's Sabino claims nearby. When says ye be fra bemuno, you might be enough for become because we are manager no.
Members, I know what it could be.
Okay.
The 29th January 2029 Wednesday. Dr. Nsiansari. I brought 307 ambulances in the Bayern.
Yeah.
Then he made this comment.
Okay.
Right?
Send him bro. And you're from NDC source though.
Ghana Web.
Okay. Ghana Web now.
Ghana Web. And you
what am I heard? Send him Kuba.
It's Kuba. I didn't say, say, yeah, bonus no health insurance claims, no. Sikas abani twist can scan a copa, what the crap. Okay. Emma abani to huge money in the health insurance because scare comma providers no won't tell you. Into being as a doctors, no, or buying hospital, but no one's on the public. Unyana on the Paconian hotel. No one is will be able to talk us. Into abani, you show Marcus and no, Sankophony via Ghana. Because health insurance need database be anyhow. It's me by hospital. Say Kahana hospital. Miyare malaria. No, I do what's sano. I'm a banner to Yana Cassie. And it's a Hona catches NDC ko boka guma. Me no casas CSC a kajnum.
Of course.
A kajnum.
At some point the crown and I'm kind of saying,
providers. Yes. Me say Mrs. Obi the health insurance politics and me ja. Koba. Me say me passionate me start here no Mr. D here who meaning A to Z about health insurance. Mr. Koba yenya kroba yentu ya na.
Of course.
Uko buku appointment na kwa how na kasa ko claim scar baby. What be that? You put it better system on the national health insurance than why?
Why is it that people are you want to say me question Busan say isn't it obvious say there are too much conflict of interests going on in this health sector thing because we're a doctor or say a drugstore
or a private clinic yeah to jiha
so they say how is that working well because I say you don't baby man for own up to responsibilities and deal with them drastically in this
I no pride they all can here I know you another one crap but me na dey back have say on say every year bia no aban sika e train doctors but Kuba you how many regions say you 16 but unim say e train doctor bia kolebu ana Kumase omu wi a na se bia say dey omu korura area so nko until they are all stuck in the regional capital Accra Kumase
yeah
obi am so be north until say ka ban the measure bit too because I'm saying this year time you say okay doctor be our rural area but these are the incentives that be ma what you saying no saban bi was so on so meto aso na only the same thing na the work can say obu a doctor or pharmacy shop ono asa on a clinic otimi refer obi ko what you say otimi refer ni free be a government hospital come here.
So be almost say we are
nanu ye nanu ye COVID by President Akubo Bosia and near my equipment PPE is crying no movie. What I say? The question is
Anas
documentary yes yem penny man see from say because Ghana for no minim how a bar Msakuba say it me ma aban near ma hospital equipment even generators and never be obi about me see hospital come on or equipment room but yem fesu ye Koba yem fesu ye na ye ni ma basa
I'm talk say yen fesu ye because mo kan mo na mo play party
so me ka say ya ba mu da
ye make and they make progress
ya ba mu da what I say Oba point to be say bia ni pakro no
and didn't be me fesu ye
di nyan say yo mra ho what I say but say me
Ghana I'm rampant in Ghana
emra de bi na ho ni asem no Zakoba the thing is
Shall we say me won some deep president
Amen.
A baby will woman yacho.
Yeah.
Baby I kono be.
Ba onim Koba
Obu da be no kasa bia.
E bit say.
Yo ya bi ham pana safa.
Ba Koba onim.
Koba.
Me ba kromu a. Sem me dwuma me ye. Me wo me line manager me shanase. Utini ana mela na jan so ehye obi ase ana da on so obi ase so obi ase nti system no working everybody is monitoring each other
of course
nti the ade ebusa ne say Ghana Health Service what I say obi a doctor obi a nurse say we cry a cleaner cry na and name cost so health system no nyina no who is monitoring who ebi bia koye assess kasem Inti say we a doctor me ba wa kromwa how many times I go about stay crowd now the tuya there everything's about cashless system cashless and I know my corruption so but
it should be cashless
yes in Ghana it should be sana pesa me chile me compare kromwa and you know I was say Ghana it me implement this idea no because me compare me cause kromwa system no omo use cashless system more it's Ghana it me practice here because Kuba the more now who's can attempt him more what you say no I didn't tell me call government agency let's bag him now the could say maybe a contract be say me call no let's keep ourselves nya dia a bebo man because I say minister we them let's Ghana we are Maslock a CEO ka boot ni ebi ni de good table so ni eche in the name of primaries.
It wasn't for primaries. It wasn't for primaries. It wasn't even for primaries. That's how Maslock money has always been distributed. And don't make politics. We can change it by here. But who can't say the MPP now?
Example what you say. Example what you say. So be a health system because
MPP and this one of my health sector because say no minim.
Oh, in terms of records. In terms of achievement, NDC are far better.
Like we stand be a cover.
And I ever seen there. I pay for hospital. Phone.
Yeah, the whole can be a Cuba a woman. But when we say Ghana, no, may there be a bar power and yam 100%. But can we say if I
won't say, you see, how many percent? Say, how many percent?
Oh, so can I have set at the end of even Rollins time, you need can start to see regional hospital or Cape Coast. If you fry about 2016, you see, just say, a pro I everyone say a Photoshop. But COVID by no honum could die. COVID by or hanum could die, Legon, one could die. Also, COVID by is obedient to buy. Good. That ever come in and say COVID by answer about me the year 2019, January, so you are never come up with son who are here. And just a being so end this time. But COVID by say it to me, say who are Ghana. You're paying for it, me say who are Ghana.
And it's a movie to Kanyam Day.
Oh, me meka.
Kanyam Day.
Mr. Meka.
What can they?
Me meka.
Say MPP ni, NDC ni. minister. Abana kasa kwa kai wase me ade ba kwa ha say me esi ese me yare am ba hwemi o. Mu ba ko so mu tukwanko, mu bi so tukwanko he ne ho abochira. Yenye de den.
Nana hospital is nesi wo ere. What you say?
And they find to ball mu.
And you
young Bruno.
Don't know.
And to all resign.
I was saying for man resign.
Some busa.
Man resign. Na ayensa na ho. Say, hey, now we a minister, we a MP, we a CEO.
Okay, mami, and share a finance, Ernesto.
Go back.
Finance, Muna Mwaban. A dear number to me, I do drum at Makayati. On the health sector, it's one of the major departments.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Matos.
What's the year, me pass NHIS and Yajuma?
Oh, Yajuma. I don't know. Yajuma.
I didn't think that I was Ucheska.
Koba, what I mean, you can hit it or bed the year I was sending mommy, no bed syndrome, or say Dr. Insiasa Kai. Now, I'm ready article now. Koba, sometimes you don't just go with the headline. Headline, no cry is right. Or say no bed syndrome will be a thing of the past. I mean, will be. Future tense. And see, what I mean, go to or no side in the mouth. Dr. Insiasa in an interview with Ghana Web, now is quite something. I mean, go to your kind or say, this is going to assist with no bed syndrome because when the ambulance moves, it will be in communication with the emergency centers. So if they take a patient and then they realize that the hospital they're going to, like Abia or Kolebu, there is no bed in Kolebu, then they can go to Ridge. So,
okay, I said on my time frame on.
What's it there?
Okay, I said there will be how many years?
Or say. Well, don't it's different from the also okay, say there's no bed syndrome, but this are not kind. Or say it's going to help with our no bed syndrome, where obviously on the way the ambulance is coming now, we can call Labia, Kolebu or Ridge to find out say what's happening there, how many patients do you have bed? And then when one is vacant now, it'll be easier for the driver or the ambulance to go to that vacant hospital. So this is what he meant by obviously we're going to help us curb no bed syndrome. But one can say bed I said the music kind.
How many times in the part I struggle on my head? I was 37.
Yeah.
Or no can money. Without bed, you we finally.
Koba, I don't deny. I said there's that problem. I don't deny. I said there's that problem. But Koba, me pacho. I don't deny. I said that problem. Niniho. But the STTS also Dr. Insia kind. Ally to Ghana for said there's nothing like no bed syndrome. Then I make what?
I'm not going to interview. I admit you.
No, I say interview. I admit no one. I did.
I'm not going to interview with Captain Smart.
Me de sanya na dia ma me de dia ma me no na make kan wa o person the Captain Smart ne efia poku dia ma me and then I can confirm to that but the dia ma me no Ghana Web na make catch show ne January 2020 ya no yes 29 January na ho
Ernest here was a interview was admit for
Ernest ne mente Ernest was akoka say
January 2 if any saying September
yeah.
No, that's what a map and
I didn't know you was because there's no bed syndrome.
Me see, you know, smart here interview.
Enra.
Was it Monday?
You know, I said there's nothing like a no bed syndrome. Maybe so ko by ma ubu maybe so 7% to me who and I make sure say yeah na article yeah me and Jesse and take the headline kwa yeah you ready yes
there will be
keyword no emphasis will be
but when 307 ambulances buy
yeah
and the worker say there will be no best this will help
and I'm not sure what he meant by there will be yeah
this will help deal with it
yes
ambulance by this
oh, but it's still work in progress. I make
buy ambulance by this
ambulance no buy. Oh, they say gusto.
January is not kind of one.
Yeah.
And the first ambulance by January. You will have 9 months in.
Yeah.
in his in time from Okasa.
But yeah, na make say when you just or say it will help. Why say it will help? Who the camera from the literature? Or say will be, and I say it will help. And to anka say it would remove and I say eradicate. It's here, sir. Or say it will help. And Tikaka we get there. Obian for Biadri or say a beboa or say a beboa. Now my year free ho. One can say we beboa ma a straight now that is a year free. Tikaka. Yeah.
And the 24th September.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Nanka. Uko babiana na better feeling. Unma dia Tanzania president Doye.
Oh yeah, there.
He sacked the health ministry minister because he visited one of the hospitals.
Yeah.
Not pregnant woman at form. And appointing the deputy.
Yeah.
Right. Within a month.
Maybe I feel.
Within a month. Maybe I feel.
To one and any way. It's
and to know. I say the problem I made me the leaders know the presidents know. Papa we akasem we nimu.
Asembe no kan koba.
Okay.
No yeah, let's get it right.
Fatiki we no me kan asem.
Yeah, no one kan asem. Yeah.
This will be.
Or say will be.
This will be.
Well, or say
this will be
no bed syndrome will be a thing of the past.
How many months in it?
But it's still work in progress.
It's only president. No advisor. Akasem we say. Makofa 307 ambulance aba.
Yeah.
Ama bebia say obia hoton ambulance ni.
Yeah.
But you go to hospital no let that go to form.
Yeah.
All right? And to your president, what would you do?
But Koba, when you say that now, when he says no person will be a thing of the past, you have to also ask, do we even have the hospital for the whole 35 million people in Ghana? Yet. We don't. Until we can never say they will.
And they want to best
and no make us say no one say no say on when the ambulance na pick you be at dispatch no then we find where the vacant space near the nipa na koho. That's what he meant. Until time. Yeah.
But so facing reality.
Yes. I mean we can so our timeline say up to 2020 say there then we can bash him but I'll say it will be a thing of the past. Until we will, and at the end of the day, we have NPP manifesto for next year. We are looking to build like 101 a year district hospitals. It is all to help because at the end of the day, and you say, oh yeah, woman, I'm going to build the hospitals and then penny. I'm going to build the and penny. But at the end, they say, "Gusua, hospitals, the woman." Yeah. And the article in the say. I think that we can disregard. He said, "Doctor, one cancer."
We will pick it up all the time. We will always pick it up.
One cancer, and it's not a different doctor. Yeah, and a Ghana as a whole because one cancer, and we should be factual.
I don't think I need to say.
Yes.
As a member, and your party ba, right?
Yeah.
As a member, and your party ba.
Yeah.
Now, young she say, Mark Hancock.
Yeah.
Abraham. Okasemi said we are well prepared to deal with the situation.
Yeah.
What did I say? Then the buyer.
But are we?
No.
Okay.
Because what say something. Then the buyer let us say UK was nowhere near prepared.
Yeah.
And now they compare Italy and Spain. But I say and I will say it will not hit UK as a hit. Italy, Spain.
Yeah.
So that's it. You put in question and say, why are you still there? And I never come and then say, because if it's funny, I can't say, you should just leave his job. The reality is, the truth have to be said.
Yeah.
Who are chief medical officer, my president?
Advisor, yeah.
Advisor, and then when they go come in, no, or my penny because I change, one I can know. Now I can say, young Jundi, the no bed syndrome will be a thing of the past. Based on 307 ambulance, a bomb money. Every scene. If I say 9 months after this comment, places in hospitals still has no beds. People sick, pregnant, all are lying. Most of them are lying on. Not all. Most of them are lying on the floor. Some even come group and then they were lying in two in the bed. Because engineers are so severe they can't put them on the floor.
Yeah.
And they were nowhere.
Oh, I'm not many party sem. Yeah, but I situation. Different. Me I make sure say.
Dancer and
on day on build the whole hospital for 35 million people.
No. But what officers say one panel. But that's a panic being in offer being called. A beer a own feeling.
Which is what we are doing. Not the hospital beds go. Most of them say we shouldn't take beds. What? And also most of them say
I don't know how shocking the part.
And you know Juma.
Say the whole president. I don't want to say. For this time, Papa can't say we're saying. Still under 70.
But this time, how can I say 5 years ago? It's only the start of the year. No, I said there would be. Until we are working towards that.
In politics, one day.
But one day, only mean confer build 35 million for 35 hospital for 35 million people. Rome wasn't built in a day. Many am known because any telephone Rome.
Many say no menu na.
Many say so. We now have Magana. Miss me now Magana. Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Of course. And that's the major because then the end I said, but the argument was what Cassie say, but that wasn't what he actually meant. And that's why I wanted to position ourselves well. We know that there's a problem. We know there's a problem. What I said that we need to solve. Until I know the to me and can you free. Now me me brother, they know okay can be brea. As I made this deviate kakra. I say okay. Was a cashless say which is good because at the end of the day no ebeboa ma sa NHIS in your my kuko kosunyina enti ano de say your mobile interoperability ekoso den boy you see most of the things do ekoba odi e Ghana no on first kakra odi e ya now the phone mobile money payment na just what you now call baby enti ya there this government is working to into no vision na e woni tim say wahu say kama enti na odi UK ya say the UK ya Ghana na me adom yansu eguso aye bi nkakra ka enka say Ghana base UK and the intimi kasa but they are UK so one start straight sa ye kakra ansa na UK be UK nti eguso
mobile money microphone use mobile money
Ose
na Ghana phone use mobile money
oh sana MTN but you see they say obi you should be number be out me use
yes or no
oh question am bisa na me sure say it was only MTN but now every single mobile phone be out me
when we come back e ba kwa hwe eye isin so ne ho nko ne ba by your help from the mom friend Diago
ko ba friend Diago na mo de ko share most Ghana for mom nyesa kra na yen fan ko share Joma mansa yeah his sisters no yen brothers
Kano Sabato say good job boss good evening Sabato thanks for watching Freddie Al
hey Mechia no she
Freddie Al so say good job Owusu Achiaw Freddie onipa Freddie say Achiaw was it the victory is NDC the victory of NDC is coming again okay Kwabena said you say Mr. Also was your NDC party able to implement the one-time health insurance premium?
Okay,
hold on. Well done Kwaku from Asiedu Ejuso Ghana. Juliana Belinda Lamte Obrio say how many hospitals this government build I should say Juliana but I say 88 district hospitals okay Nana Fia Kobi Mensa Bonso is also I'm watching you from UK and I thank you for watching Kwaku Bempe, NDC never again. NDC never. NDC never again.
Mechiano.
Sabato Bempe NSSO Achiaw. Mortuaries against factories. Wow, Apu. I didn't want to I Bempe now. I was out for about 5 to 10 from 10 maybe line right me expect to say Joe but Joe and Fiamba now what finally would you guys say, man, will be 2 minutes? Appeal to Ghanaians, change our mentality, our mindset about this. I feel say mood on health.
Yeah.
Therefore, for number to me, I abua ama in health sector.
Yeah.
Mo be our team so the journal so many if I told my mo be 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Also.
Yeah, I'm talking about that.
2 minutes. What time?
That's but many brief cry. You say NDC time because I say if it's a Ghana need be any access to healthcare. Internet start here need see chief compounds because your community will be here. They will need chief compounds, regional hospitals, districts. Because I can't go back at the evening meet because of say we need them. Need me for nurses, not me health workers, not me you know the next end this government you know. Yes, near man near the Ghana, the cost speed in terms of health sector no. You have a thought. I'm Kuba. I won't say so. Okay, say Tamani is Legon, ni see rage. Now, when before the day now, you tell me you share, you create Photoshop near you, but COVID by you know. Say you for so because of the COVID by and to me boy made the fight COVID. And my health minister crocodile so called but on no this is Kuba. The next NDC government. Sinami Aruni bar the newly created regions because you need to say a bar you busy those regions in our hospital be a regional one brand new because of saying start here from Sunyane, Ho and the Cape Coast. Aside that no it's a Kuba national health insurance and can want some yana nurses, doctors, you know we now better nurses say they call Sinchia, Yamia with Binya at 12 gas you know. So the same thing because of say about born mind health system need them Zakuba and 100%. But NDC, everybody who modern, near medical can be health infrastructure, your bar, to say a bear education.
Koba, send health is very important because like I say COVID by crime right TV quickly on my Facebook say we hope say penny for now in charge you know they would put the right measures in place because at the end of the day you know say bichua yen for you to mean found London and US and Europe somewhere until you get the treatment in Ghana until health is very important. Until Sausha Nana Kufado what he wants to do in his the next time and Ghana for cry he wants to build said hospitals 111 hospitals agenda 11 why 111 or they call every district now share a disease said the corona iba na yehu baby eden kofoko ebekwa. We want to build a Ghana Center for Disease Control. Enti enyomane droso na che say 6 new regions here I can mini ebeka say any manifesto me. New regions in Obia Benya new hospital region in Obia Benya new hospital.
This is GN Radio UK.
New 2 new psychiatric hospital na the oho so no ya ye ho adwuma bebre na che say no so ya boa obia ma obia ho timiato because mental health and so they're very important. Yeah, sometimes a lot of people leave that on a dock. It's very important. Said this government so looking to expand our infrastructure no on that side because we will be near change. There's no need for that. Sometimes it's just the mind that needs to be talked to. Nah, you're giving it the treatment to hear an echo for the buy any amones for our form media. That's just a doctor Koba Dawson T. Yenya botre na Ghana for said na na kufa de ye consolidate against not just a montoya so na adwuma na kufa do the best of the Ghana
for
said almost had come Joma said you on say okay say God will not be so wicked to give us another 4 years of Mahama it's your no and ye do bi ase
ade ba ko man say film me none of you ne ho say ye wan ka for ye work on hospital.
Yeah.
Obia nyina je say
mental health.
And I'm saying
Obia nyina je say mo build up Obia nyina say mo be revamp.
That's what I just said. Then I'm sure said the 2 psychiatric hospitals me are rehabilitated the existing ones. Yeah, that's what we want to work on.
I was say you want to him my
of course.
Yentimi nyesem rofo. Yentimi fam to emu.
Said you better. You can always learn what's best for us.
Another thing mo fancy mo dum ya ba. Me busa say e friend say yen local herbal medications you know.
Yes.
Has any of the government decided say obema inu anu mu na omu nyame ayi madomo onye mu ohu ene aman I expand the and say ashemu say betimi ahwe yen na say dey always you for rubber e bi o kana expand ya question no e dan haba waso gusitie extra time politics e wo GN radio yen fa emmo event is yen announcement 1 or 2 be na for yen fa nya kana emra ye ba pe e bi line na to bajo me France any guy enya bi actually book
e bi matobio Segabo.
Come on. Why the pass Segabo, the Kofi Asante, I say, a Casafa, a Ghana can't tell. Said the young coach and a home crony banade. Unya Bia, my main kind chick across a 90-year-old man, Kofi, Aji man, Media. Sabato, me ban off friend, Pacho. My father, I make it. A 90-year-old man, Kofi Ajiman Bediakon from famous Kente weaving village, Sakore Wono. Hey,
Sakra Wono.
Oh, Sakura Wono. In Ghana, suddenly wakes up from his peaceful slumber to discover that the man in his village are deep peril. They are being bullied by a gang of horrid hungry hunters like a bounty hunter. He has vowed to launch a massive manhunt to track these clever and cunning hunters through whatever means. He has just stolen the hunter's secret weapon of power. The classified code of information has revealed the myth surrounding the magical might of freeloaders. Can Ajiman use his enemy's key effectively? Will age be a barrier? Is he destined to rescue his people? These and many other interesting dark secrets and intelligence will be revealed as the story unfolds in this readable, fascinating, and compelling novel of Horizon. This is Segabo, and I watched a nice booker. Here say Unyabi ne Amazon. The title of the book is Hunting for Freedom: The Magic of Sakra Wono. Kofi Asante with me be a free Amazon. But what did I read Nakotobi?
£8, $7.99
now okay kind. They be phone share so sana. WhatsApp ni Facebook. Phone also. WhatsApp ni Facebook.
No second concern is you didn't virtually say the Zoom.
Yeah, I will na me kai will say you my dear yedi. You say you my dear yedi. Judgment Accountancy and BWF solicitors and Unique Financial Protection at eGhana.com. Adom Sheto Delight and base and Asiasina on the bro. Na yeah, that habano. If I pay a bill line to my own so what's in me account also so boss so asem. Also, Sabatos never. Me for Sabatos and walk about my advert about a bar. Then now the
highly spiritual. Times have changed. Social distancing affected BBR. Coronavirus and in some bow, but the laws are in place. Immigration issues and core BBR. New laws, any changes every day. NMT, Seban immigration and in Remun Samahudu Nina. BWF solicitors and your preferred community lawyers. BWF solicitors and over 27 years of practical legal experience, and until they are on top of all the issues. Brian in confidence. Our offices are still open Monday to Friday. Every and upon 9:30, Ecosi and 6 o'clock. We follow all the protocols. Your client to be a free face mask, hand sanitizer, and our fee. You practice social distancing. Your lawyers nina and your face masks, for every consultation. So Wuntimi Ma, we do video conferencing and our Faye Wutimi send the documents in answer via email and our WhatsApp. There were 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road Noso, 7 Sisters, London N15 4NP. Freyen was 0208 493 7340 and our mobile 077 127 61884. Ubehuyen with Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. BWF Solicitors, your preferred community lawyers.
For basic forces and can't myself, who say will be a human now be offense, so yeah, who become way successful as an entrepreneur there, and then now who skills so here near a country be a here be no business that will contact them no more to me. Edward Fancher Chim, Boa, Marcel Sifa, I said, man, says, so struggle will be not someone who don't for human and found so contact the base number Boama or ultimate develop business plan amount into details. After you know, so best to one cast best selling kind of marketing and financial advice beyond base Edward contact the base 073 99 867 417 and that's info at becomeasuccess.co.uk. On website is here becomeasuccess.co.uk. Adom shito the license mean can say jama bia obako bia maybe a Ghana shop bia ubia say what Brixton say what Belmont say what East Street say what 210 say what Fountain Heath say what Mitcham and the Clapham ne on ba Croydon maybe abofo bia Manchester ko do that shop on so bi o a close shop Birmingham any Reading. Adom shito the license sister we nkwa na udia unya ahomka covered no e hye abo na kwato yem no akoja nai the uye upebi e party obiso disu fie wudisu bebi obiso die bia no omodia na se ko fiam posa kan ya no obetumi atobi kura che unya mo no mo dwumum cause the omunimo ane Adom shito to bi ko che edan kasa uhia contact uhia na like contact na say uhia bia your program contact 07985 279891 07985 279891. At eatghana.com so mean can't was say uti ufie Ghana nuane no bebre ni Africa nuane bebre wo ha omo wo warehouse akaka te say they mean to be from many crowns susu e wo ho a say uti fie no why then they say upa unanti obi kura akofo pass akasa won nose mask won kasa obi kasa na covered and number bi to ankata hone dia ho abanya bi ba wo fie dia you know say obekọ eatghana.com on website na say obe download wo from App Store and say event is Play Store no so na say iPhone no say Android do download eatghana.com for app no e phone so na what me I launch app no na what the idea order on near man say fish say kinky say Ghana vegetable enya ado ani go so ani won ba fish ni and one ni de kaka ho nyina obenya bi ho omo adwuma 24/7 omodia almost omoji all forms of payment ni na omoji say Visa debit credit card or whatever say Amazon Pay say Klarna buy now pay later say faster payment bank transfer and bibia na ho hia no say come say obetua bia no omo abi omo sem say omo no banti bomodia o pese o contact omo so from 078 78 123 111. Unique financial protection say covered no enquire to ho and this say who no on be insure na unema bia say you would die say you want you life insurance in po we boy na ho ban amount said the beye na ubetimi a protect workers usika obeboa ma bibi bia na wo no man insure ma hu scan so je untimi nikra na covered no obesia akose insurance no I was for modern afraid you need financial protection now. Obetimi at the wafa a kwan papa soa at to rent and bia baby as mubiamwa. And Emma will be no say employ my income, say your mortgage, say your insurance, say ye bibi bia na you can think of no. What good ya would see no cover the banana share or Jahona already M1 now ama entino fra one more 07860 963 223. Joe accountancy, just been accountancy. I mean, can't say omu akwadari wo skasemu ni anase bookkeeping mu pa almost business information or offense payroll management or bookkeeping, accountants preparation, personal and business taxes, including self-assessment, returns and filing, corporation tax and preparation and filing VAT returns. And that's why I said VAT number 5% from 20. Property taxes in the kakahuna. Oh, Juma Nkwa, the Nipa also contact on normal house with Juma to Tiana, the man said the bear ban may be a bit because, eh, me people back. Me crata, I say, me, Jumanini, you tell me tax. Frewom, a year, just bet accountancy from 07944 468 460. Email address, a year, eric.justben acc@gmail.com. 30 Bond Church, close Bassett Green, Southampton, SO16 3EH. So per se, Venice, GN, and so bought on your man who del row and mounds as well. Yeah, can't say, yes, I can actually build, but per se, be you ma cover the by a good brave for being more fear, 2% being more fear, but more than fat. Because we be one casa who working from many people who say, "Oh, yeah, you man, Fabraji and we be advertise our radio so TV so." Say you be born said you ball friend say BW success advertise. Na yen so ya can live amount. Na also so no nipa akoso ate won kan. Maybe bia wo bia no matimi de friend say. O matia fro ma onyuma no say kura de say still nipa 100. Mo ya party bia enti no say your party say your word say engagement bia no nipa be from bia esi akoma esi to badia nipa 6 pe wo papa ne maame akola no ma 3 na maame papa ne papa na ma 6 no and kwa ne announce ha enti no esi kura de bia virtual say enti ya announce ma wa omo ya na wuja na wo hwe omo ni na so e kan enti no GNI say you was special package on the bomb contact 0744 969 7872 and that's 0772896691. Good evening to you, my bro Kofi Ampon San. Me cha papa me cha Lorraine so on so tune in. Me cha ya say also so share me cha baby pass on so all share also saying so a very good evening to you. Mami Bedu, good evening. And Sister Irene Michao, good evening to you. Offer K Michao Sabato online so. Sabato. Oh man can't come my friend.
Oh so he tell the ama media.
I try Jonu
Michao offer K Michao pa.
I was quite some, but next topic I can events a year easy. Sem. And say, Sammy Javia Quatrina, Asempa, Akobo, easy to boss, easy as sunny at a more suffer for war, a event say, Quabinia. Amaya Quachuom, and don't see my penny Mahama, a bone 12 bono, Sabra Crona, and not Mampania Beja, a year Dr. Mamma Melso or Bono. Or the castle boss Jin Twa, hey, oh say, I feel here. Mama said, well, giant 20 ball, ever can't a year easy hoons and sem. And I
say, any pending a change.
I don't mean, come on.
Casa Coba, na memoir,
bra. I feel the young concourse. Young concourse. Easy, sir. Or Jenny home. Article buha mbabe redaction ye mo esemu kan hwe from a year city news masena mamu he
okay I not mahu
yeah also EC contemplates another round of voter register or voter registration exercise EC me I fed up with EC.
But who read the article? When you're reading again, don't just look at the headline because maybe read it and not say, or more COVID restrictions or more back.
Oh, Jimmy.
No. Tell me more. Yes, I will be some question. Will be some question. Okay, sorry. I mean, so be some question.
Time go. Also,
Vache me. So be some question.
asem mo
fache mi ko ba o de to so
enkofo bi busain enkofo bi ko tuja present omo mo ka ma no ne nko ne ba ni cover time no ombe den
men kan wa se what they read the all can we what they read the all can we
ba yen ko ti ko che se me je mfi se isi akose ko benya ero se enkofo foforo o ye kululu ese se bi agum ana wa pani Mahama dada Mahama channel nto abo so ba bedi isi asem I was from my line no okay my line no bedo de 0203 0203 735 8820 and I said 020 32860185 my line no mo free Ghana no see omo hia WhatsApp number mo pa mo friend WhatsApp number no here 0778 which is 0044 778 793 9958 00 44 77 8793 9953. I was out for your Belano, your Papa, your studio by the Sia Mania Cola. Sabato, good evening. Sabato, good evening.
Hello, Koba.
Good evening, Sabato, to say.
Koba, me hoye nyamiadum.
Me tonka che papa dem dey say na matonka.
Yeah, mama chia.
Abredisa enti uba.
Me boss.
Ene na wuti wo ene na wudi ndisi fonim. Enti ube kasa dia but wada ma won che. But ma badi tambi apebi ani afa na ofo. Mononko.
Matepa Koba. Mateka enti na ubi e phone na me frɛ ye no.
Say me hu say wa friend no na ma from first. By Mr. Mo, obi friend landline on fan chame. Na me ye my announcement. Forgive me, but myself frame back by Mpacha. Why? Forgive me. My but
Mamentia me penny our deputy communication officer. Owusu Achiaw.
Meje also.
Na mentia Ernest so ate me nka ono na aja. Ya boabia samwa yira ye wode ne koye ye te me nka che. Odo tie ye te se owuo bi beto ne de na emom. Wode eno afa ho akotete.
Abato obrane ko. Bra. Afena oba. But Koba mamen ka se NDC na wo ka have one some. And I'm say ehu here the normal mo can say ya ye na twemo record wo history wo but ye koye nim 2021-2024 manifesto no eno ne ka to say under the HEF ye the free healthcare area dey ba primary healthcare ba eno no so wo ko ada se ufri no adubia se ye nkura se wo kora na aka wa you don't need your NHS card to carry to go ukwa aye behwe wo yem na keka wo ti na abo ho na apai wo nai na etwitwi a you don't need the card to go ebiemu no he etomre bi na aban ya ade no wanye ni ya mu hold me responsible na mu guys say na mu ye dem this is the aban ya okatre say because of COVID in it no obesi 88 different hospitals amaye for 1 year was it not the
88 if you so kan ya no that's a 6 months in actually yes foundation kura ye foundation ko ye ehu 60 campo ba it say obi to hono waka say
and then they say me can say me catch us say osi ebe roli and no me team communication be say osi ebe roli
later no was say na no but we show me five nation of address na our address here from COVID na o can say 1 year later no was say na no ka say improvement but we near ma me ka say ubo bibi so hwe and no maybe because we are me ya na em nwanwo ka yi si asemu ya wo boss yi Samidenfi NDC communication officer has brought something new into our system. Oba ye no ye na kwala but what say dynamic about how we communicate. And there's some Samidenfi by and I call fan and I come here more pension back to the board. Say Oma mba MPP who because yabwabia someone next to no muntime mwa. The ama make can say how man no more yes printing no video no call viral no and no na so na NDC ye press statement ye wie ye no na yi this statement ba say Koba ye no ye share wo so wo printing ma ye na nipa bi ekuta double numbers. Enti ya say ye ne ye de akwa komo, but unim when you MPP asem when you
ye na fato so
koba say me kono say ye registration ye no police center and mra yi si we determine who say saa de na koso no e wo say we inform parties no na say nipa no mun invite omo mbra one of your areas no party agent wo
wo me ba obedile with ba no o che na me nkola no so be obi o mbacho
me ba na yade omo card no na ye de fofra ye den ama wo mo but say yisu no be ka kire ye say wo ye say ye hu a enka odi twam ebiemu
okay sabato
aba no mentimi
sabato
say etri yes koba
fasi anyambo na week no aba na efense ma Achiaw nto aso e ma ona me mfa for why
mate me
dase minia mobile and good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, but I'm kasa fe.
Patrick George in South London chapter youth organizer MPP.
What now number 315 no?
Bachani.
Ebacho mo no quick my mona me nko another caller so mpacho.
We dey one more about to be 10 minutes and we dey
me na me matter me ma 1 minute and that's 1.5. Quick one go mpacho.
We for Ernest and Obioti.
Yeah Joseph.
The friend said.
What also they say?
George. Me the George. South London youth organizer yeah.
Matima no nko that's it.
The friend say amembo no any of mine Ghana a day na yakuma so nti no enye sebe atambidie ne mpotwane kasantwie Mahama ba baba yebi na ehu de oyeye ode ekodum so obi antumi nkasa bia wonsi dan ba kokre aye de oye bibi na emum ye hwe leadership a ye hwe enyoma ma oman no mpuntu na ede ekonkan nti no obedi so na ehu de oyeye ne mismanagement ade ekoya ma ye kodum so Embranda na do apenso na do apa obai obey oshebo oso obey free SHS oso obama infidi nyuma adoso oman se de be obi abeye nyuma ye e de na esi free SHS your status o ka so obey ye ndisi focus on to me ye ni sika e no me no kese wa start ankofo eco school free oman no the future no e be bright in no time uko digitization a krum ha uwe kuba wallet to talk bibi wo CCI asika wo na wo letter wo address wo so to Westminster wo be fa Uber anase Black Cab akwakofa o letter me chi no ba
fi and dey happen and dey boa and dey wo mu boa
what you say because
me say ne za de ni obi obi be fa ko na wo na wallet nda wo empty
with details no nya wo
because ya ba ha
entino straight to the point no omanya ye wum no wa da be na koba oti say aban bi aba wate import duty so wate so 50 to 30%. What da be na oti bi ye wo ba wiase what bi ogana abakosem da
masa nya za na
koba pato what bi da na
o de ko committee o de kasa da tam ko
na assign bill oman ye se echichi oman oman ye ni database krum has say police need to put CC or do detail better so probably so we dey call echi obedi ono obedi oman ye team African ye fence Ghana and other countries no we need details bia police need to put into eno sanoma no na ema ho kwan ema corruption ni nyoma brave be dey sorry me no ka say passport office CC oma digitizing and all other state agencies kumham no ka say kubas
obai ye ka help asem also what number being am say ka obai na nka obeka bia ma me help asem mo say MPP help ni
me ba ko o de ma me fama ni
no se man ba cha whatever
ma me fama ni si kumha we passport Mahama abreso na 5 years you 180 me no ka say CC ayi o ma twum ko 10 years yes san su £100 what you say ma me nko health you work Ghana
ba ya no kwima na first mama
you work Ghana da pena wo te ambulance so na chese obi wu a o me de ne ko nipa ko no kuma na say ye na
ambulance in there was an achievement honestly for me I like it I like that yeah of course
when wanya no say akran kwan wana kuma sin kwan o say every district every constituency be being called.
It was spontaneous, and
it was a very good intervention.
Yeah. Of course. I mean, we share on my yachichi over the years. Your policies need no air kwashako. Bibi Baba need nurse yakra, and I need nurse.
George, also may have youth organizers until Bobo.
Mate.
That's it.
Michi Ernest me obeya.
But your number and the mammy 26 is it?
Medbema Kuba.
Mate. 2696. Good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Host.
But what I'm next to say?
What from Kwesi?
Kwesi, I found a cafe.
Kwesi, Kasafi Sheffield.
But I'm on Kwesi.
Catch your MPP there.
Amy,
or Bilayo MPP or Bilayo and PPA or Bilayo. It's some MPP for Kenina, no Corbiani. Mamika Baby Show. I've been saying now, Obakasa Siciano. Yerika Health. Or the South Africa. No to two boom. Sure, listen carefully. MPP and the now Kufuado government. Sometimes I don't understand them. You see, they beg to be given opportunity to come and serve Ghanaians. You had the state coffers. So far, New Patriotic Party and Nana Akufo-Addo, they've collected from Ghanaians close to 400 billion Ghana cedis. No be chicken feed, my brother. The debt profile alone is close to 140 billion by MPP. But ask them, they should mention one regional hospital that NPP has built. Good. They can't even tell you one. Infrastructure, health infrastructure is key to every nation. United Kingdom.
Crazy. Okay, the Korea.
You see, United Kingdom. This country have huge health infrastructure. Because of that, you have a lot of African brothers and sisters and Africans who are in this country working in the health sector.
I don't know Ghana compare UK.
Okay, I'll make more analogy. Then you see, on health system, yeah.
I don't know Ghana compare UK.
Maybe compare because most of the amount of money that has gone through the hands of this government is huge. At least if you can't even match UK, we could have done.
You cannot compare Ghana to UK.
Oh.
But I'm
not comparing. I'm looking. You see, I'm giving you a bit of analogy because sometimes before NPP started talking about infrastructure, when you tell them about infrastructure, they will tell you, "Oh, it's not important."
The question I wanted to ask you is, would it have been more efficient to revamp, to re-equip what is there, or must MPP, come what may, build a hospital?
No, you see, that is where when they
took question over. Clear.
No. You see, let me see. You see, when they took over, they were uncompleted infrastructure.
Mm-hmm.
So they should have go and equipped and complete them. To equip or expand those that they need expansion. But they failed to do. Why John Dramani Mahama had 40 billion of the Ghana money to develop the state, he built 2 huge teaching hospitals. He built 3 institutional hospitals for the nation, 4 regional hospitals, 3 institutional and district. Lots of them. And some of the hospitals, you know what he did? He equipped and expanded some of them with equipment.
Okay.
Just to expand and make sure people are, cheap compounds and all. That's why he said that he's going to bring in free health care, primary health care for everybody.
Okay.
Gentlemen, don't let me take your time. If you go even on the issue of the national insurance, the MPP gentleman is talking about. You see, during John Dramani Mahama, there was a huge jump in terms of, how do you call it, services. They expanded.
Because the first one, why? What am
Yeah, Memphis. You see, sometimes we tell MPP people that when they are telling us their achievement, they should give us statistics, figures, so that we can compare.
Yo,
good job.
Number 9227. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Koba.
Hey, boss, I don't know about.
Oh, not me call baby. Oh, that's in my baby.
Who here? The basic guy. You can boss. I will see actually.
Yeah.
Anyway, you are kwaba.
Yeah.
Are you a how? Ernest was studio. Oh no, was
me Ernest studio.
Okay. I'm going to come
home. I'm going to do for Manchester City. I'm going to do for lease. I'm back.
What dear, bra? What dear, bra? I'm going
to call you another criminal. Ah, Owusu. And then Nana and crab in the womb. Say, easy. A year new registration.
I said we didn't about a month with the 99 crap. Only Koba. Mammy, 95 year mensa, for the near. When I found to say, when near voter register, Ayawaso, Penny, Shaku and Okotoya, say, or Parliament about 75,000 BVDs. Biometric machine said, oh, Fanko do who can, because when you send your back, but never couldn't plan his own say, Koba, you have about 32,000 police stations. In two core parliaments, on Mao about 75 Muska BVDs or Koto. Uka na the 19 pe. I want a cluster. And then yes, our problem way. I can tell you, say
out of 75 na kan Koto
75,000 or 19.
And now Koto only 19,000.
You use 19,000.
Oto ni na. And you use 19,000. What was the reason?
I don't know.
Mamusa.
If you cry, I pack cry me we on free.
Now from Okode.
Yeah, ask me now okay. Now what me
because there was a time my uncle.
Oh. No, but what's in the Panama meeting? A letter from EC. Now when at 10 p.m. I don't say 10 a.m.
So it's a typo.
So ask me now okay. Typo.
When I meet him at 10 p.m.
I can't remember his name. Less than 80 days. James see me here campaign there be in for even a shaman about 21,000. The coca yes have become at about 7,000. Kovota, Northern region. It's not about say you to see a mammy see or Saba the second registration. Adaya, or more community by no come on and or Baba Yomo, as I know the Putia. MPP4 in UK across the yes, money. Oh,
because there were people on the radio calling for them to be registered.
I know, Koba. Even to my now MPP executives, only to me call Ghana. I can mention names.
Go on.
I can mention them. Barbara, woman, your uncle. Who is the quarantine?
But some way Ghana for
yes, because your party is in power. And then me call Ghana says, yeah, I'm gonna pay about $150 antigen test. Just come on $20. Antigen. Company yatin of June yeah, within 3 months here, you know. On average, I bet no. None of the repair. Or more equipment. Staff or more the Sako moving Gucci near Domoye. And yes, torsion.
You didn't Gucci staff and then said you man private company.
Private company now all your testing. No. Yet the company no bear much here, bear 3 months, 4 months here. And on a beverly side contract now, or each person be able to Ghana be and would $150 for antigen test. And you can find Gucci for equipment and more personal, they don't mutia and we don't move your man.
Yanko easy hold back.
Yes, you know, as I can say, my minimum way in Sakuba, what's the machine when a papa? Now, with the camera send the creative sales projects, no, the year could afford by all your new data. Now it's a require. My name to me than all back.
A dear cranty crown, I was in the pan, was see, over the way I claim my interview have 3 or 4 times and name Dr. Strip what I say. They believed in this and there will be nothing like over registry.
What is over 40,000 in Kofodin name? What is your council? 13 million, you know. I shall my MP, no, or can't see a medinim. Even your running mate, Grano, the dear side about a Miaka. So, Sabe Fro. Say new
running mate.
Yes.
Where?
Jenano Pukadma Prof.
And your own I
mean, what is this?
Leading him.
Maybe dear Namami Oque, sad new voter register. Less than 80 days. It's in Grafon on Boko Ghana. Yes, I ever saw more. You must have the 2 or more. I exhibition. That Ben Yakotoba.
Okay.
Why? Winning.
And see, what is authenticity of that video?
Oh, Go back. Oma deny, but here they say, this is what we saw. Yeah, voters register. On casa a kamba. Eko said MP before me. Voters a ballot papers no. I could work a be feeling a question on casa than any credit. To go back, this woman called Jane one. My many dear.
What's another disrespecting? The one in anything.
To say, my man Cassano, easy boss, non Cassano, my man and Cassano. And the man Cassano, I asked me, share even your iPack say, move your voter register on. Your man's vision. Or so would they go compare, company now, or they move, you can say, party B, and my both party me or 10 years, I would make a term. Unum 7 look and say, both MPP and Disney party in Kitoniano. Obianim no mana bu poma register. For copy no more. They no so I verify because they're no more party agent. Now you know say they don't know it. Why?
Okay.
I mean it's James because also
Ojai no. Ojai campaign in the buy no. What purpose did that serve?
It serve a good purpose.
How and why?
Who says how? Or say even grants over so yes I do we are dealing with any
oh yeah then maybe petition here oh yeah then what did he do?
What the press conference said this is what is going on. Ghana phobia a dini because it's also within better register. It said dini mua then I'll be for someone sacrificing a diable. Like Jim press conference said at your mammy in near even less than 80 days a quarter to a banner. Voters say yes, I saw the party claim this don't find my home. And the people over 40,000 years free into where day. I mean, she said, Mammy and Cassano.
Question, Ernest, we are the reason why in the DBA to a bar. I say, you say, I'm saying, it's so much. DBA to a bar, now voter register. I hear a major problem. Ernesto.
Koba, what I mean, find why no my baby see question so.
Move ya, my time not come.
Easy registration because you said an article they card man and say I don't know say bear registration before. It's only for a day.
Also contemplate it.
It's official. I'm on the statement about say about 1st of October. Mo pese mo ye day what I want to me register due to COVID restrictions 14-day quarantine. Wow, the work hard now with the ambassador said Owusu can. No, you have a day which is the 1st of October. Bit with the Aquaco register. Koba. With was say Asham and MP or Sinidin soon the end year and our joy online. We shall see the list number and the war so then your friend Ernest Henry Nogbe said they and not need Owusu on our hunting and that is Antonio which anti your mama say. Oh yeah, ne campaign were Sunyanya Oba Ehono. Se minimum on the Koji easy adumani you said you. The 21,000 no Casa Iran is so the statement about said that's not true. But like I said, maybe I won't speak for the Electoral Commission, but a statement about no. We should put it out there for everyone to know. Now I say Charlotte say was they doing a good job as Electoral Commission. Koba Charlotte say the catcher said a deputy Amadou Sile illegally transfer vote overnight.
We were worse.
What do I transfer? What? Koba. So this is the person. Nipa 1 minute or bought Charlotte or Sayabaso, who has been legally. Why Bibi that does not conform, go in line with the institution. Idea, like I said, on one Baba Bontebe catches, and this is what the deputy was doing. And it's how can you compare Charlotte to say to the current EC? And I mean, if she's doing anything like that's contrary to the law, that you feel aggrieved and you want to raise concern, then of course you take it to the court. And like I said, we want to have a free and fair election. What can I say? And we want security. Said Osibisa say, I don't do voter register biana. We have these problems, and it comes down to making sure say like you been data on the system, and this is where we have a problem. Because every year we are going to be my mayor registration. Once we get like the NIA is doing with the whole digitization of the whole country now. It get the whole population on the data. This is what the UK and the developed countries are advanced because they've got the data, Kuba. And that's what we don't have. We can go and buy all the expensive equipment that we need. But as long as we don't get people on the data that we need now, there be a go back and forth. And I don't think
are we going to have free and fair election?
We are going to have free and fair election.
So what the video now what they buy,
Now don't believe anything these guys bring up because the culture say I was so by election. John Mahama confer video. Fred the diplomats community of Ghana. And they could show almost say this is what happened at Achiaw. So Ernest.
Let's face it.
The video now the question that wasn't what it was. And yes, the video now the question. The video now the question diplomat. This is what I'm saying.
What he did.
See, but evidence now the question. It wasn't the evidence. It's clearly you misled. Now this is the same person talking about say Amaku who say ECB printed something. I mean that's a fallacy.
Free and fair election.
It will be 100% free and fair election than what the previous EC wanted to do to us. But wait, it will be free and fair, transparent for everyone.
The Achiaw number and the 4396 Sarfo back. What almost mobile so akati. I text message. Kofi Amponsan Efra was say greetings to your panelists. Kofi, good evening. Kofi Amponsan so chairman.
Joe,
maybe because Joe, I mean, kind text messages about name. But say, I saw what NDC is saying is not true of EC registering people at Kwabenya. It's rather what JDM said, building mortuary and legalizing Okada is making JDM unpopular. I showed you politics. Fellow just like you, had anyone insulted Mahama, Mahama couldn't do anything by Sam George or see NDC MPP are all bogus.
Uncle Ford in this way.
Enche, baby, this no problem. You cock of a mangana bacoba. Why? A mangana baco.
Only why?
Good evening, Kola. Kola, good evening.
Good evening, Kola.
A man about Bacho, because I'm a Temo and I mean, come on quickly in Bacho. Benisa.
Deputy Communications Director.
Mr. Bimpercoy.
Now, my tier program now, you can tell, the NDC is very disillusioned and very confused as a political party. In fact, the party members are confused as their party leader, Mahama himself. He's the idea now, and Raman Hokwan we are dealing with possible Germany, maybe one could correct him. That is for a follow the MRA. 90 to 40 and I'm saying, or intentionally, it takes certain actions to the extent that whole ex-president, that type of cancer, again, I will not accept the results of fraud election. It almost seems that he has conceded and he wants a reason to create chaos at elections. It is rather coming from the NDC side and not the MPP side, as unfortunate as it may be. But then there be Ghana will not sit back and allow the NDC negative rhetoric to shape the December elections. The only way it will go is to shape it so they get 10% and MPP gets 90%.
Okay.
So they can continue doing that. Ernest, make sure now,
also, Joe, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Okay.
Joe, what did you from the health?
Yeah, I think
to the EC chapter.
Yeah, normal. Two things been a trigger me to call. And send meaning for Ernest meaning power winning. MPP and this as usual until none come in person maybe. But one or two things, BM say, first question now, Ubisa opinion your Kasayana me buy and say, Yent me fire and to UK and not a trigger me.
Okay.
Because me who so be cancer ask them now. I ask myself, so why? I didn't think me fire.
Okay. Okay, me
because
okay, say me answer ubachirem.
No, I question me bisa me ho. Say obi o kan down me bisa me ho say ade nti ne yentimi mfa yen ho to UK and America.
The reason okay. Yeah, go on.
The answer is an obvious one. The way we think.
Thank you.
Our reasoning.
And our dealings.
And na ye kasi.
Our dealings in
Ernest to bekase Ernest to a minwe or to UK. Check your enjoy waha. On who anything wrong with the president moving about with a chair in a car in the 21st century? You understand? 21st century, and that's the one kasanke BBC aba news a ridicule. The president to kwaya, not the car at the community car, the state money at the fuel no. Now Nkrati war red, gold, green school. So say these are some of the things. Our leaders are blunt, and then
that is why Mikasa.
Yen as followers, no.
And yet, person what you saying.
When UK Americans are demanding for the right things, yen sabi, and kwatiade na ye bon tema. Ye ehu hia, sana ye kasi. So yen fan say, asam na make count. Mahama, and no two kwan or de akonye sika ma, and Kiebeka say, onya kan nti onima mambre because wuntimi nkwa ahimfie fa akonwa fa nkwa ahimfie. But nanado intino see na your budget so. Number 2, what time bisa my brother Ernest to say, is you better than free and fair election or so whatever. So I mean, me really question. You see, the answer is the silence and the refusal to talk for the East, and the best will be a problem tonight. Yeah. Because the EC is responsible for its own activities. And see, when NDC is in power, NDC speaks for the EC. When NPP is in power, NPP speaks for the EC. Now, paying your Bekasa at CCI and Irishi, Nanado said in 2012, say he will not accept the results of a flawed election. Nanado said the same thing. Nanado had made the same pronouncement. You understand? Into other internet banner. Because at that time, NDC was speaking for the EC, as if NDC was the EC. Meanwhile, the EC is an independent body. But the same thing, what happened yesterday, and one NPP forces my spokesperson for the EC. But you see, Koba, you can never have a free and fair election when the person who is supposed to supervise, who is a neutral person and is mandated by law to supervise the election, and for normal co-election, one of them is your friend is saying whatever for democracy. It's an enemy to democracy.
Yeah.
How is that supposed to mean to me as a follower of such political party? Say, an enemy to democracy. And so how are you going to produce your fairness? Dr. Bosman said that. Or say NDC is an enemy to democracy. Into
Bosman Asare.
Man United need Chelsea Kobobo. Already now,
No.
How is that fair?
I'm sorry, Deputy EC.
Well, and say Mahama Kasa he will not accept a flawed election. These are some of the things. You see, I have always said, and yet said Koba, Ubako Abonte, Wako to Tuono, and then I have problem no. And yet, Ubiba Yabama Waki Tuono, and then I see a gem. Because it told the over to me after I won't away and shame. But the Abama was trigger the bullet, and then I see a gem. The Mahama Canada Waka, but the Abama the Waka na Bemuno, and then I see a gem. The actions we kind of embark on, and then we should be worried about. And what are the actions? Mahama say anarchy and all that. Okay, say the anarchy in by. But anarchy ne beba wabra meko akogino se meko to aba on that 7 December meko midini and ya me ma wo so wonto. That is what will bring about anarchy. Whoa. And you know, it's not a matter of all the time, you know, political leader because but you look at the things, the measures we can put in place. And all canon, anything, and boom. Say, Chroma, me for Jina baby for me, Cassa will Chroma, a dear 4 years, some or 5 years, a bunny, a bear anarchy. I mean, Obia Bestro, because Chroma, why is Coba? What's not from winning easy commissioner Oklahoma? You see, so these are the things that the things are being put in place. Okay?
That's right.
And yeah, kayaking. And no, I was a bit wafer. Me who photo be a police for advice or more special training. Are they for Iraqi war and Vietnam war? What has the police got to do with the election, everybody? And your more special training, you have to reduce your sexual activity and all that. You call Vietnam war.
Police in training for security reasons. There should not be any security. But is it the fact that Okacha says sexual activity, or the fact you should take the bigger substance of that? It's the security. It's security, but does he have a problem with police providing security for election?
You see, when we all make announcements, say, you protecting institutions, you allow institutions to work, so that we can also feel the effectiveness of such institutions. Yet we are the same people who defend the stupidity of such institutions. You are here defending them. Are we having any security problem? Is there any security threat against Ghana? No.
But you believe there is a time bomb. So what's the time bomb to you in your definition?
Good.
But it's a security. It's a security threat, Anna. It's a threat.
What is the security threat?
But what's your time bomb? You tell me what your time bomb is.
What I'm saying is, we are sitting on a time bomb. These are some of the activities. Yeah.
What is?
Say electoral commission. Maybe. Say electoral commission. Nimpa Kochoni. Shebi to say a whole running mate.
But that's why there's exhibition.
And you know, yes, as an institution, law enforcement way, we ask and tell the EC, say, look, the right things ought to be done. You don't go and bring people and then do exercise. Then it means
no, but they're two different institutions. That's the police and there's the EC.
Joe, hold on. I mean, here Ernest.
I don't get his point.
No. What do you think?
No, the police are doing their work. We know the election season in Ghana. We know that. So the police are doing their work security-wise. What has that got to do with EC? And the running mates and the DNI register. That's why we have exhibition to solve any anomalies. And what's wrong about that?
Police, they can do their training and whatever. I have no problem with it. But when they are doing the training because of election, that is where I have a problem.
Why do you have a problem? But we have a flag bearer. We have a flag bearer that have said.
Are we going for election or we are going for?
But we have a flag bearer that have said their party is born out of revolution and they have monopoly over violence. What are you telling me? There's no threat? Are you telling me? And he's telling us if nothing happens, if
maybe because of the what happened at Ayawaso. But
if there's a
security for more party,
but if something had happened at Iowa, so that's the security reason. So if the police are training to give that security, what's the problem?
What you say?
This is anyone telling me there's not been election violence in Ghana? Is anyone go on? Is Iowa the only election violence we've had in Ghana?
Almost saying. Go to it.
But look.
It was a lie.
Okay, Joe, finish.
Like I said, there's a security reason, and you can't deny that. Okay.
I strongly, in all way, humility and with all respect I have for John Mahama, Nanado, and all that. I strongly condemn what Mahama said.
That's it.
But you see, when you look at and some incidents are AC in the past, then you can only say Mahama is even too soft for the words he used.
You should.
Yes, I condemn it. But you see, when you look at incidents at AC, Ernest okay, and then a common incident, Obika said we will bring the bad boys from Libya. There was nothing wrong with that.
On the communication director, and now I work for.
Young Kwana for young woman, young woman, a bit young woman from Embabunko.
But why do you want to always go back to that?
You understand? When people
but that provides security and as a threat. That's my problem. What you're saying justify the need for security. Bisanama me say what you saying justify the need for security and I'm not.
Yo, Osako fa mesna go fi South Africa ba. Any Serbia.
Koba Bisanama me.
The question now.
Let's say from the precedents now you're telling me that this has said that this have said that Does that allow the police to gather the intel and make sure we do not have any of those issues?
Does that justify
the security? You're telling me we don't need security for elections?
What I'm saying is we are going for an election. It is not a do or die affair. We don't need the police to be doing any special training for an election because it is only for you. I had to say, you call London, and also who are London? Maybe London if you leave. Obviously, me for Manchester, major. Obviously, me for Liverpool, major. At the end of the day, I can't message that is all that election is all about. And just for what?
Martin, Joe.
What I'm saying is Mr. Mamelande, what I'm saying is when people go on making points to say 2 wrongs don't make a right. Go back and forth. Look, if 2 wrongs don't make a right, 1 wrong also don't make a right. And see, send minimum the second check about Moja Beba. Now me the channel. Mimi channel or channel be and I say 2 wrongs don't make a right. It is not and you'll be an obeting the boniaki. So when people are making statements that are irresponsible, that are a spark brain of chaos near dinner. You should not expect to say, Obia will forget about you tomorrow, and all of a sudden we are living in a new world, and somebody can also talk. And that is why I say, in as much as I condemn what Mahama has said, if you look at incidents in the past, then Mahama is even soft.
So you justify the need for security to train.
Lose the election, when you talk, people say election, they went to court. And people lose the election, they didn't go to court. They demonstrated at Obrasport.
Okay. Joe,
so the cell says it's right for the security to be there.
When we do things right like this, we will never talk to say Ghana cannot be like UK.
I think why are they? Remember 2 minutes number run up. The thing is that in you because I say we have a controversy.
Yeah.
The reason is the Joe kind. Mom dear group me facility pa. Right?
Yeah.
On the city of London, yeah. That square mile in radius.
Yeah.
Who should they see what? And then let's see for how long? Over thousands of years, hundreds of it doesn't see old.
Yeah.
And it's even newer than when they built. Roman time. Roman for the one.
Yeah.
And it's about say, yeah, Kasa. Na adwene mu yes say vision mu nya yes say e be ye way for years ama ye ho ne ye mama ho to no ye nwene sa o ye mpani for regardless whoever ye nwene sa obi abese o ye ne ho yie obi send a message was see Sam George or see Koba, can you please ask these guys defending MPP NDC why can they not have common vision to expand the only highway that link our major 2 cities, Accra to Kumasi, instead of wasting money on V8. Master, easy call the crackers and be crack thousands of years. Easy call the whole crowd and the phone.
One irresponsible act on the part of NDC Mumu opposition, and so running mate in the combo cry about 20. You are telling me about protected pen. Combo did running mate about 20. Opposition.
Oh, man, I ever said Mumu didn't.
Mrs. Uncle for a
and this for my boy, you do a bonnet and this for Nana.
One of the first.
Kuba, I'm going to
final 2 minutes.
Oh, I said, why my time in there? I said, I bet you better be as to be on TV. And T said the other Canadian and I could for the buy. Make I said 2014, me call Ghana, me the sumu 24 hours almost. Na me don't me call na ba ya me call the I said, my so me easy come out, and tonto crying to me amba. Miss I heard me uncle 12 for a Kuba, or more starting free a senior a secondary school, not just say. Or mujire mwa o munyina ankra fo obi ekubi na kame small boy there me kame me professor scan away enti doctor I mean cover sorry Yamia ya dom na kufa do abanyoma ne dawson me na me cousins bi so omo so napco at least ni pa be 2 3 a omo so nya bi ko first me kwa no mu na obi atetifie na me kwa me ma hye me Tinana protocol. Protocol says it's 100,000 people and then you are in a protocol. And Koba, I did not say your money be brave, said he can and I could father I had you might be brave. It's a cassie a car at the Ebechi and I yabe candy and himself Ghana for no matter so pem. Na Debiaya na a couple, the organizer, Samuel Ku. Or say this election is between darkness and lightness. The idea, Obidia ko Dumsona na torchlights near the day surgery, our hospitals near the Yen San Court, in the caveman times. Yen San Yibina Kufado, the Ghana called Ghana Beyond Aid. That's the vision Nana Kufado wants to take Ghana. We are tired. Debbie Amibaka Chem said. Ernest, that then I borrow for our budget. We want to stop that. It is Ghana Beyond Aid. Said the Okache Macron, the MC no. Nana Kufuor is the only person that can do that. He's not corrupt. Nana Yebusa will be corruption question. Just an book for doing 4 years. When Timia answer, I feel no if you say Nankanika as a journalist. No. Ebusa is that question. I mean, him say, wow, could he answer a question? I don't know so the question. Connie Ebusa was that question in the end. Your mama, Yachiano. Na what's this corruption question in journalist for a pamacho Dr. Ren. Mechia only Kuba Munya Mahama be a Musa say is he corrupt. No twin Yano. And I Kufado is not corrupt. Enti Yadubia Snada Kufad 4 more for Nana to do more. Yadubia
2 minutes. Kuba 4 more to stop Nana Kufado. Or 1 time president won't go be him. Kuba the other can say President Ohana Sembia is judges dying. Na ukubuso wa national cathedral na this Ghana as abo consensus e komo ho dan ma ho Ghana for kasa so koba so we can say oh it mean common beach no be it mean see kuma say Accra road ni say but okon budget ma e manifesto on the big push is in there koba when you say Nana Jane Kukwa my running mate can say you say are you ready to non-discrimination of this country? Are you ready that everybody matters? Are you ready to believe that everybody is a Ghanaian? We are going to work without being violent. We are going to work to ensure Ghana first. We are going to work to live in peace. Vote for development. Insult is not fine in development. And the man who makes it possible is John Dramani Mahama. Where I quote the running mate. So go back. John Dramani Mahama. COVID in
2 minutes per we are kind of doing
COVID in on one fact and we are near aspire and come back down for yes and we PPs of team distributed as former president as leader of opposition.
No, there's a won't make kid argument. Now, Nana Kufa in your mouth, the man could focus. Come here, we are quite a win. Now say John Mahama said John Mahama to pistol 20 when we were on KBB on KBB na den ye omo John Mahama want samba back in me masa
DP is 100 what you say
the whole president auto to the ban home Koba now also security whole president to them also ya po Koba
That's it.
That's it.
I was on for
MVP the most corrupt president in Ghana.
And that's it.
PDS and Achiaw.
Hey, I said welcome back. Hey, Apple, Madukan. I was out for 100 next week, education. Next week, education. Now, Muncie, yeah, the MP paid this Nebaha. And the Muncie, Mama fa. Mama fa, 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 Mama fa. Settle fun. Kojo B. Nation
2020 the Mahama and the Mekele cross offer. I go for the band with Beshebo 4 years, but now so then will be yo. 1 history, 1 foot. Scan the band with a man from me. The penny band said 2020, but when you think when Abanadi Mahama, 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 2020 when you be on pre-cost Mahama, Abanadi Mahama. 2020 when you be on pre. Galam say was so besewakina. Oba na okofa soldiers. Was intimate na. What is scaveters na what see low bed. Ubegunu. Tell you betu. Then ya bro. Ama ya need to. Apa na me ba na said 2020 but when you came kwam. Abane de Mahama fa. Mahama fa. 2020 when you be on pre course Mahama fa. Abane de Mahama fa. 2020 when you be on pre. Share or buy new Google banks. And then I said the kind of crime monty as here. I will bet my arm and I nice. My Mukululu, Namashas here. Was Yasha and Yasun Prilu. Mobetina so the Moya and Yahu. Ahoya and you plenty 2020 lesson Yama chance. Mahama 2020 when you be on pre course Mahama Abanidi Mahama 2020 when you be on pre. Share. Mama and almost $1 Johnny. What's a mobile tenancy? Mobile $1 Nayan Cabay. What two now on an Amuriasi. Salama Clamia super incompetent. The American no full evidence. The bank never way, go for no way. See it in Kwama Abanidi Mahama 2020 when you be on pre course Mahama Abanidi Mahama 2020 when you be on pre. But the crab market where yeah. Can you tell market in where yeah. Second overhead where yeah. Mahama D blocks now man free estate chess about Abanidi Mahama.
My fellow NDC members, there is a saying. The NPP and Adama Akufo-Addo are doing so well. Ladies and gentlemen, let us open our eyes to stop the
Local government. NAPO.
government of President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has performed not just better, but much better than the government of former President.
Industrialization. Second, I'm coming in. Thank you, my